This is so much easier by yourself. You know that, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not a dual comp pro like Muzzafuzza. What can I say? Like, I didn't get famous off of dual comps, dude. Oh man, that might go in. Okay.
Yeah, you should put my cough in, dude.
Oh man.
Alright, you gonna start it? Because I almost just laid down right now.
Don't lay down. All right.
I'm like trying not to lay down.
All right. What's up, guys? This is Cyfax, and Cobra and I are going to follow up our last Morpher 3 talk with. Hopefully, this will be the final one. We're just gonna wrap up all of our thoughts on the game. We haven't played it in a while, but there's still a lot to be said.
I haven't played it since
when?
like at least like
Early January?
December.
Didn't you play it in January?
Least. No, I sold it before Christmas.
Really? I guess that was a while ago. Why don't you explain to them what's going on with the gameplay in the background?
Oh, so I think I posted a video on this channel. No, maybe it was I can't remember, but whatever. But saying that I was gonna do a Let's Play for Dead Space, and I've been posting it on my channel, but the sub boxes have been broken recently, so they haven't been really getting too many views. But when I recorded this one, my audio in Audacity didn't record because Audacity is a fucked program that sucks ass. And so I just figured I would put this on this page, and I guess I could put some annotations to the previous episodes that I've done if you guys want to come check that out. So yeah.
All right. First topic. I want to make this clear. Recon Pro is definitely by far the best perk that any of the developers have come up with. It's the only perk that they've made where it helps you and your team. Think about that. What drawback is there to using Recon? What, you can't reload faster? That's not that big of a deal. You won't spawn with more ammo? Not that big of a deal. Blind Eye, I guess you can make a case for certain playlists, but you don't really need Blind Eye. It's just, I think it needs to be in all of the next Call of Duties. Don't you agree?
Yeah. The reason why it's so much better than everything else, well, Call of Duty is kind of a selfish game.
Definitely.
You know, you don't. Every other perk is just for you only. So anything that helps your team is kind of, I would say, overpowered, but it's better than the rest.
Of course, it's in a class of its own, so it kind of is overpowered.
Yeah.
It's like you. I mean, I don't know why more people don't use it. I mean, could you imagine? Didn't Steve play? I think we said this in the last one. A full team with Recon Pro and they know what they're doing. You could not beat them if you're like MLG pros. There's no way. Especially if they had flashbangs. There's no way.
They just spam flashes all over the place.
Yeah.
And then, dude, put that with Assassin, dude.
What, you want to just skip to Assassin?
No. No. I'll let you just do what you need.
All right. So, Recon Pro, great perk, needs to be in all the other Call of Duties. Stopping power needs to be brought back. Same with Juggernaut. I'm sure you agree with me on that. You can't have a perk that allows you to play so stealthily, so easily, and have no counter to it. And the only counter is stopping power and Juggernaut, which is why COD 4 and World at War were so good. Are they going to realize this? Or do you think we're just going to keep going the non-stopping power route?
If you've noticed, the only time they change shit ever is if you just complain. Is if like everybody just spams them on Twitter and just complains about shit, you know, and like makes YouTube videos. That's the only way they'll ever change it.
Yeah, a lot of people complained about Juggernaut in COD 4. All the snipers.
Yeah, that's the only way they ever changed stuff.
That's why they got rid of it.
Enough. I don't think. From what I hear, and sadly enough, I was bored one day, and T. Martin, he was just speaking to me.
Oh man.
And he said that he had been looking at some tweets that Vonderhaar had been making, and Vonderhaar was basically saying that like Assassin is like way too much for one perk, and it needs to be basically Blind Eye and Assassin need to be in the same tier set, so you can't choose both of them. You can only do one or the other, and that assassin needs a balance, or it needs to be countered with like stopping power and stuff like that. So you can only hope, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think it
know.
would have been a lot better if Blind Eye was a red perk. Definitely.
Yeah.
And I mean, Assassin Pro. I think I mentioned this before. The Pro variant gives you what? Isn't it like 9 things? Something
It's like
ridiculous.
8 or 9, something. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it doesn't even bother me that they don't show up on the UAV. It said I can't see them when I'm aiming down sight. My counter UAV doesn't work. My advanced UAV doesn't work. The MPs don't do anything. It's just nothing works against Assassin. Motion sensors, heartbeat sensors, thermal. It's so dominant. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. Another thing that I don't think I've got my point across. Actually, this might be the first time I've said it. Is I think I realized why I hate playing the game so much. It's so casually based, and it's so easy to play, and literally all of the noobs on Xbox Live pretty much have played Modern Warfare 3. That if you just search by yourself, and you have 8 teammates, the chances of getting a good teammate are probably less than 5%. And then
Yeah.
playing with 17 people who basically have no idea what they're doing isn't fun, and the chances of playing against somebody or somebody good are so much higher than playing with them. You know what I mean?
It's almost like good people don't even play
Yeah,
Xbox anymore. You know?
it's such a casually friendly game that there are no good players on the game. They're all either in parties of 6 and 6v6, or they're playing GB, or you know what I mean? And we would play that, but 6v6 is so slow. I mean, you can go like 30 seconds without anybody even getting a kill in the kill feed. It's ridiculous.
I don't remember when I was playing Modern Warfare 3. I don't remember once rage quitting because we were getting our asses kicked.
It's
I rage quit plenty of times because I got fucked over by bullshit, or like some little nerd drop shotted me, but not because we were getting like beat.
Yeah, I remember X-Shaw's mentioned that his win-loss is so bad because of just the teammates that he'll get. You know, if he feels like he's doing work and his teammates aren't doing shit and they're losing, he'll just quit. And that's what I ended up turning into. If you saw any of my live com
X-Shaw's a
videos,
little downer,
I just
though.
quit.
I mean, he fucking
Pretty much no matter what. I got to get out of there if I die, and I'm disappointed. Just
I gotta get
start AOP, you know?
Dude, I'm fastest rage quitter in A.
Where, you got any proof?
Dude, my PVR doesn't record black screen, so it'd look a little weird, but
Hey, that'd make it look faster, right?
it would just be like start up AFA, and then it would be like main menu. It would be like no black screen. But people would think it's like I would cut it.
You're a freaking cheater, man.
Dude, it's like you're a hacker, dude. Like, no, but I kind of want to. I feel like fuck. I had something I wanted to say about like Assassin or some of this. Oh, I've been watching a lot of El Presador videos recently, and let me just tell you, some of his ideas. I mean, he's not retarded. He has some pretty good ideas. In his latest video, he made a pretty damn good point. He said that next time they should make 2 Call of Duties, one for people that are like 18 and under.
Oh my god,
or like
really?
17 and under, and that could be like the camper game with like all the kill streaks and all that. And then the one that's for the adults 18 and over, there's no kill streaks.
Wow.
Because like I mean the kill streaks don't make it any funner. When was last time, like, I don't know. I just feel like the most fun in the game comes from when you're using your gun, not when you're flying around in a fucking airplane. You know?
I mean, of course it's nice to call in Pavlo and see it do work, but, you know,
Yeah.
one guy with blind eye stinger. See you later.
That's kind of the thing that I miss about COD 4 is that no one got away from the helicopter.
That
You
thing
know?
fucking
You could still have UAV jammer. That thing would still go after you.
Shit on you. That game was so simple.
I think someone said the only way to get to, or like the lessen your chances of getting shot by it was to use like a shotgun, but it would still shoot you. Like, and then the only way to take it down was to shoot it with your gun. Well, I mean, it didn't take that long to shoot it down, but you can shoot it with your gun or you can use an RPG. These launchers, these like
The lock-on launchers, they gotta
Strellas
go.
and what's the other
The
one?
Law Rocket,
Strela.
Strela,
Is that
Stinger.
the one? Stinger. That's what it is. They gotta go,
If it locks
gotta go.
on, it's got to go.
basically. I just don't think that you should be able to just use a perk just to,
Just to hide from
blind eyes.
air support. Yeah.
That's just stupid. Just because you don't feel like getting shit on.
If the enemy
'cause
team
you
got a
can't-
kill streak, it's got to get some kills. It's that simple.
I think, well, and another thing, I think they should take care packages out. That's not, I mean,
Skill packages.
skill packages. How many games have we been playing where it's like domination? It's like 20 to it's like 20 to like 7, and then all of a sudden the other team's calling in like a fucking escort airdrop or whatever. The
Yeah,
fucking
and you pull up
thing
the
is.
score, and the highest guy's like
You
6
pull up
and
the score, the
5. It's
highest
like, hold on.
person killed. Yeah, like it's like come
oh,
on, dude.
care package.
Let's be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. There we go. Man.
Kid's name is like Brady, like 25 or some shit. It's like, dude, like, come on, kid, you did not get it. Fucking
Yeah. Just a few basics with the game. Death Streak's got to go. Martyrdom is still around. Can you believe that? Second chance or final stand or last stand, whatever you want to call it, just please get rid of it.
It's like I don't understand why they have such an attachment with keeping these things in the game still.
Just
It's like they're afraid to like progress
just
for some reason.
delete. Oh, just
Like, do they really think they're gonna lose a part of their fan base if they take it out? That's the part of the fan base they want to lose. Those are the kids who ruin the fucking game. Those are the people they should be excited to get rid of.
yeah.
You know, you'd think that because people are gonna be excited about their games. That like, okay,
No.
I'm gonna try to explain this best I can.
Go ahead.
People were really excited about Black Ops that had never played like COD 4 and World at War and stuff like that. You know,
Mhm.
they didn't know. They had no expectations. So they're my first game is Black Ops, whatever. There's always going to be a new Call of Duty for
Oh, yeah.
someone, you know? So what difference does it make if the old shit like the gay ass Martyrdom and Last Stand, what difference does it make if that's not in the game for them, you know? They're not going to know any difference. So I don't understand why it keeps on coming back in the first place. If bowling can get on stage and say "fuck you, Last Stand," obviously they know that it's time for it to go. You know.
Yeah, but it didn't go.
For whatever reason, it's still in the game. I don't understand why they're so concerned about reeling these new and unfamiliar players to their game when those are the players who haven't supported their game in the past. Because the people who have supported their game in the past are the people who have been playing since COD 4 and they've bought every single game and they expect the games to get better. You know, they're not these kids who just picked up their very first Call of Duty and they just started right with Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, you know? It's sad that Infinity Ward doesn't value, or these Activision, I guess I should say Activision, they don't value their loyal old customers. They're just concerned about getting the newest ones, you know, the latest and greatest. And I mean, that's not. I really don't think that's the way to do it.
But another thing I noticed.
No one's gonna have anything to come back for if they keep it up like this. And the way I see it, if Call of Duty doesn't significantly change in the next 2 versions, I think it's just gonna end up like Rock Band and Guitar Hero. It's just gonna turn into the same shit. No one's gonna want to play it anymore
if they don't change.
They're literally gonna have to change like the entire game, like everything about it.
Yeah,
everything about it.
And you could argue since COD 4, it's just been a few new kill streaks, better looking guns, and pro perks and new maps. That's pretty much all that's changed. But they haven't gotten rid of the dumb stuff. They've added more dumb stuff.
I mean, I'm talking like they're gonna have to change like the running animation, like the way the guns sway, like when you run. Like they're gonna have to change like everything.
Revamp. And that might take more than a year. I mean, they come out every year.
I mean, maybe they'll make the change once the new Xbox comes out. You can only hope, you know.
Another thing that I've noticed is all of these newer players, they aren't on Twitter, you know, tweeting at Robert Bowling. All of the hardcore players are. Yet, the newer players still dominate. Not like, you know, they're better, but there's more of them, you know what I mean?
Their voice is heard over...
Well...
you know what? You want to know what the new players do? They go on
Call of Duty
forums
Exactly.
and they tell the developers that they want more snow maps and fucking heartbeat sensors. That's what they do.
definitely true.
Oh, yeah. All you saw when you went on the forums for before Modern Warfare 2 came out was it would be really cool if I could put two attachments on my gun.
Definitely. Bling, dude.
That's all you saw. Guess what happened?
I'd love
Bling.
to have a silencer and a red dot.
First off, bling shouldn't even be in the game.
Get rid of that.
Bling is the most useless. I'm sorry, if you need a red dot in order to aim when you have a silencer, just fucking kill yourself.
And then the good
please.
players take advantage of it, and they just use silencer and rapid fire, or
actually know what they're doing.
Cinemags.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
And they abuse the. I mean, I've done it. I'm not gonna say they. You know, I'm sure you have too. Silencer, Cinemags, FP7. It's just. That's the same thing happened to Halo. You know, all of the good players would comment on the MLG forums of saying how bad Halo Reach is, but then all of the newer players are loving it on the Bungie forums, and their AR works, and it's not that bad of a game.
The AR is great.
If y'all really want to make a difference, don't tweet at Robert Bowling. Go on CallOfDuty.com and post on the forums, because that's they're definitely looking there. They might be looking at Twitter though too, but they're looking at the forums probably more.
I think the only way to get Robert Bowling's attention on Twitter is if you like. I honestly don't know. Like, if you like found a way to like get his address and you like threatened his like life or something, maybe. But dude, people troll him like 24/7 on Twitter. So I mean, what do you expect? He's a little fucking rat boy. Like, look at him. He's just a little fucking.
No less than.
I can see him just like, you know, and you ever watch the fucking cartoon DuckTales where they like dive into the gold coins?
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
That's just Robert Bowling, just diving into gold coins, dude. Just not even caring what his game's like, just diving.
Oh man, right?
DuckTales, dude.
He's got that money, man.
And then that smile he does, it's like, I'm a fucking little rat boy, but it doesn't matter. Like, oh my god,
man.
Dude.
It's a little far, don't you think?
Whatever. He's a rat.
What is he, set at 3?
Dude, he's set at 3, dude.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Fuck, where's his Twitch account?
You gotta do the freaking transition. I can't.
Wait, what were we talking about before I started talking about DuckTales?
Just getting.
Fuck, I had something else I wanted to say.
Stupid shit. Why is it so hard?
No, there's something else.
Bling.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's just no. If I want to play some kind of campaign, I will go and buy a campaign game. I don't want to play these shit fucking campaigns that they keep on putting out. No one. That's just a waste
effort,
of
money,
of development.
Yeah.
Literally a waste. If you're getting off on Call of Duty single player, you shouldn't even own an Xbox. Like that's how bad the campaign experience it is. If that's a highlight for you, or if you enjoy playing the campaign,
you need a new hobby.
End it all. There are games which are specifically single player only. Call of Duty should be a multiplayer only game. There's only single player games. Why are there not only multiplayer games?
That is 1,000. What is the saying? That's a $64,000 question. Something like that. I don't know.
Sure, that's something like that.
Once that game comes out, I'll buy it.
That was Transformers was probably the closest.
Definitely. Didn't Shadowrun? I don't know enough about Shadowrun either.
There's this Batman game. Have you seen the Batman game?
The one that just came out?
Yeah, it's arcade, by the way, and it looks better than Call of Duty.
I wouldn't doubt it. For a second.
Arcade.
1,200 points. You got it.
You can spend $60 and get Modern Warfare 3, or you could spend 1,200 Microsoft points and get a better shooter than Modern Warfare 3. Makes sense, right? I understand. Maybe it's just. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. You know, maybe it's just.
You're not.
No, but maybe like Activision knows that like they could produce a better game, but they just don't need. You know, it's just like, well, we've been so lazy for so long. Why change now? You know, maybe it's just like that. I mean, we've been so bad for so long, and people still buy our shit. Why would we want to make it any better? You know.
You know how COD 4 quote unquote revolutionize first person shooters.
Sure.
For
Yeah.
Call of Duty to be successful, or to keep my interest and a lot of other people, I think they need to just do it again. You know what I mean? Come out with another one that, or come out with another Call of Duty that just completely changes everything. And if they don't do it, like you said, it'll be like a Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It'll die by what, 2014?
I mean, like, why would
It's
you?
the same experience
If they're gonna keep on just releasing these $60 games where we get what, 5 or 6 new guns and these these maps.
We could talk about the
If
maps.
we keep on getting 5 or 6 new guns and maps and shit story and shit campaigns and stupid Spec Ops. Okay, first off, I'm not even gonna get into Spec Ops. It's not that fun. Let me just say that. If we keep on getting that for $60, I'd rather them just keep on infinitely releasing DLC.
Pretty much. It's the same thing, man. Oh, just give COD 4 more DLC.
Don't tell me you can put a fucking whole new map in the game, but you can't put a gun in the game.
Well, you know they're adding 5 prestiges.
Oh boy. Oh.
Right? I didn't even prestige.
Yeah, let's put 5 new prestiges in because we don't know how to test our game and people found out how to do prestige glitch. But then let's ban them for figuring out how to twist our game that we made because we're fucking retards. Yeah, sounds good. Let's ban them for exploiting something that has no effect on the other people playing the game. Like, what the fuck sense does that make?
None. You know what the sad thing is? I think if
But then
Oh my God,
but then how long does it take him to fix the javelin glitch
too long.
or the modded lobbies that actually was
Fix the
affecting the
87s
game
and then
on
fix
Modern
the
Warfare 2?
87s and then don't even actually fix them. Just they've had their history.
The priorities
fucked
are
up.
just so. It's almost like they don't even play their own game. Well, they don't play their own game. Robert Bowling, you know, Robert Bowling's a first prestige, like level 40 on Modern Warfare 2.
Wow, really? I thought you were gonna say Modern Warfare 3.
No.
Wow, what a chump.
Just a lot of playing time right there.
That's like a solid weekend. It is.
I think they said that on average they try to make it so 24 hours is a prestige. Like playing for 24 hours is a prestige.
You mean like a Thursday to
So
Friday?
he's played the game for literally a day.
Yeah, okay.
And like a little bit more. He's probably played the game for like 35 hours.
Yeah, that's wow. He's a stealth
Pretty
clown.
impressive. So I'm not surprised that he doesn't know that there's a one-man army danger close problem.
Yeah, they
he
never
hasn't played
fixed
the game
that.
enough.
Hello. Yeah, like I was gonna say, the sad thing about Modern Warfare 3 for me is, if they just took the best of the maps from the previous Call of Duties and put them in the game,
Game
I
would be
would
so much
be
better.
playing it right now and we wouldn't even be having this discussion. The maps ruin Modern Warfare 3.
Well,
They have such an influence.
part of it would be
It's ridiculous.
because you would know where to actually
we know
look
the maps.
on the maps because people wouldn't be hiding in corners and shit because you'd actually know where to look, so assassin wouldn't be a problem. You know. Have you noticed there's really no corners on these new Modern Warfare 3 maps? There's nowhere to really like go.
What do you mean, like no corners?
Like there's no, like, you know, on Strike, you know how like you could go like in the very top of the spawn or like in the very back
mean
of
like
the
there's
spawn,
no
but
dead
there's just
spots?
like yeah, there's just like no like I don't know how to explain it, but there's just no like intricacies to the maps. They're all just like these just like blobs of just whatever, and there's no sight lines. The farthest sight line is what, Bakara,
Yeah.
and even then it's like
Outpost
there's
has
like
a
a
decent
wall
one.
blocking half the map. It's like, well, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
was
just-
trying to do Road to a No Scope and I couldn't do it because I couldn't get a far enough shot. It's kind of pretty disappointing. Not gonna lie.
like I think as far as nooks and crannies, Seatown's probably the best, just because you can hide kind of in the market, or you can. I mean, that's not.
With the
I mean, I'm
best
not trying
of
to say
what?
like camp, but like places to camp. But there's just no like variety. There's no like surprise factors to any of the maps because everything's a hallway.
Yeah.
You know.
I think as far as the maps
It's-
go, I think Seatown. I always forget Bootleg, but Bootleg is a good map, and
Bootleg is a good
Interchange.
map. I don't care what people People hate on bootleg, but it's really not that
And
bad.
those 3 maps are the only ones that could work with a different Call of Duty game, you know? All of the other ones are
Yeah.
just complete crap. Th-
By the way, can I?
What?
Robert Bowling said that the maps were designed to have more verticality. There's one spot in the game to fall 30 feet or more to your death, and it's falling down a well.
It's pretty vertical. Vertical limit.
Pretty vertical. Lot of verticality.
Oh, that's great.
I don't understand.
There's a spot probably on every COD 4 map where you could fall to your death.
You could jump off, crash, and just kill yourself.
Oh man, that's great.
You could glitch out. You could glitch out of ambush.
Backlot. Oh man, that's great.
It's just a troll job, dude. Like that's what that's what it's starting to come down to. It's just a troll
we're
job.
forgetting still one of the most frustrating parts of the game. You want to take a whack at it? You want to take a guess?
I'm gonna have to go
It's
with
a Gears 3. I should give it away. View kick.
dude. I'm done.
What? I don't know.
I thought you were about to say death streaks, but I forgot we already covered
View kick, man. They need to fix it. It can be in the game, but they have to change it. You can't penalize players for having first shot. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I zoom in, I hit you. You zoom in, you hit me. You get upwards view kick. You hit me in the face, I die.
They should make it so they should make it so if you're getting shot and you're not aimed down sight, like okay, you shoot at somebody, they're like at the hip, and then they bring up their sight and then they get the view kick headshot. You shouldn't be able to be getting shot while you're from the hip and be able to pull up your gun, you know? If you're getting shot and you're at the hip, you should have to stay at your hip until you've A, either sprayed them down, or B, they killed you, you know? Because that's where you get killed, is when you're shooting them
And
they're at the hip,
yeah,
and they
definitely.
bring their gun up, and it all of a sudden just flops all over the screen, and they get a random headshot on you, you know? View kick does have its place, but it has to be more consistent.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how you could fix it. That's what's stumbling me right now.
I feel like it was the least bit of a problem in COD 4. I think it might be because there's no stopping power, you know? Because the same kids that end up turning on you and getting view kick headshots are the same kids that would have died if there was stopping power.
I would have already put 2 bullets on you. You fall.
I mean,
I've noticed for some reason a lot of people think that the hit detection or the lag is so much worse in this one. Did these people play the other Call of Duties that I played? Because it's been in all of them, you know what I mean?
I'd have to say that at the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, it was
pretty
bad for
it
me.
definitely was bad.
I uploaded that C-Town video where that Type 95 just did nothing.
Yeah,
that was like the first week of the game for me. But then after that, it kind of got a little better.
But the sad thing is that could happen right now easily on Black Ops. You know that's true. With an M16, oh my God, that happened probably 5 times a game.
I'm convinced M16 doesn't lag. M16 just doesn't work. So.
And it happened on Modern Warfare 2. I've had plenty of videos of bullets not registering on a host that was only 2 states away, Arizona and Texas. It happens on COD 4 and it happened on World War. There is so much lag in Call of Duty, and would dedicated servers really fix it? Because it helped Gears 3 a lot. So
yeah. Well, apparently it would cost too much money.
They have the money. Are you kidding me?
I heard something like it would cost like millions of dollars like a day or something like that.
From who? Because that's just...
I read like it was something like... I heard it would cost like $4 million. I don't know.
Wow. That's
like,
ridiculous then. If that's true, of course.
It's just... It's 2012. You'd think they'd be able to make it. There's technology. Can we get a little bit better like netcode here?
Yeah.
I mean, they improved over Gears 2 to Gears 3 with the lag.
Oh, it's...
You know?
I mean, I was
even when you're not on a server, you can Gears 2. Oh, Good lord.
I was uploading and playing Gears 3, and it felt like I was playing on a good Gears of War 2 connection. The difference is remarkable.
The best part of that about that is the connection on Gears 1 is better than Gears 2. So they were bad, got worse, and then got better.
Got infinitely better.
So you'd think that like it's just it seems like they're just using like the same everything for Call of Duty. They just put a little fucking makeup on it every year and reship it. It's just I don't know. I don't even try to get involved with the lag compensation bullshit because to be honest I don't know what half of it means. I don't. It's just lag compensation. All I think of is just lag. I don't understand. If you're host, I don't. Whatever.
I think somebody tried to explain this to me last time I talked about this, but you know how on Halo, the engine or whatever is so much like better for registration? Where like
the what?
Huh?
The what is better for registration?
The engine. Like, it seems like bullets come out faster or something like.
Yeah.
Could they copy? Or, and like the theater system. There we go. Theater in Call of Duty is dependent on the host, right? And it's horrible. I mean, if you guys saw the Red Bar game, but in Halo, it's exactly what happened on your screen. Why can't they do that? We're asking a lot of questions that aren't
never
going to get answered. What's the point?
I think the reason I don't know how exactly Halo works, but I think this is part of the reason why it works for Halo is because in Halo, when you play a game, you get locked into that game, and if you quit, it's like once the game starts, that's going to be registered on Bungie or whatever, you know. So that way the games are tracked, and that way you can bring up a specific theater recording. On Call of Duty, if little fucking scrubby dub nub joins a game and gets his shit pushed, he can just back out right away. Then everybody's joining and leaving so fast that I don't think they can just assign the games to like a theater, like kind of like Halo does, you know? So I think that's why the theater's so fucked up, is because they have to have like their own stupid that has to run off people's hosts or whatever, and I don't know. Somehow theater managed to get worse.
Yep.
From Black Ops.
Can't watch it in parties.
And Black Ops really wasn't that good, but they did it, you know. Somehow it got worse. And you know what? I'm fine with them putting no theater in the game if that means that why put something shitty in? You know, I'd be better. I'd like it more if you just didn't put it in.
Of course.
Why put something half-ass in? The people that are using theater, this is what they have to understand. People might have said, "Oh, it'd be cool if you could put a theater system in." If you don't have a capture card, why would you need a theater?
So you can make.
So if you take theater out, the people that have the capture cards are still gonna be fine. You know?
Yeah.
We managed without a theater before, then we'll manage with a theater if you don't put it in. Fuck, the one in Modern Warfare 3 doesn't work half the time anyway, and when it does, you're just fucking jerking all over the place anyway, so what difference does it make? If you're not recording live, you're pretty much screwed on Modern Warfare 3 anyway, unless you want to record a cinematic, but then you have the stupid name tags.
Jesus Christ. I guess no HUD still means that we need to see a name tag.
Yep. It's just they have no clue. They really don't have a clue.
They're clueless.
They have no idea
what they're doing.
The features they put in the game, they have no idea the people that are using them. Like Dead Man's Hand.
Death Streaks, man.
You
know, if there's anything Thunder's right about, it's definitely Death Streaks. He has it.
I read Thunder was saying, I think it was a commentary. He was like, I won't be surprised in the next Call of Duty where they have stackable death streaks
you get
where
juiced,
you can get a kill,
painkiller, and they die again.
You can, or he's you can get a kill, and your death streaks will still keep on going. It's like,
oh man,
like, oh what, died twice, okay, now I got whatever, and I get a few kills, and I die again. Here's my death streak again. Like, I won't be surprised. 'Cause support death streaks. That's what he said.
Oh my god, could you imagine if they actually pulled that off?
Hey,
I
they continue to blow my mind.
right? Oh.
So I'm not. I really won't be surprised.
I want to just make a quick note of this. Stalker and Marksman were a good idea. No, they'd get rid of
Not-
them, please.
Not executed. They
aren't
weren't executed very well.
Balanced at all. And I mean, Marksman dominates unless, of course, guess wait for it, unless you have Assassin Pro. And Stalker assault rifles. This isn't Halo, you know. Even though I might want it to be, Stalker assault rifles aren't balanced either. Just get rid of them or modify them and make them worse, please. That's all that needs to be said about those two perks.
Part of the reason why Stalker assault rifles are so OP is because you can't. If somebody's aiming down sight and turning a corner at fucking 35 miles an hour,
Right?
You can't hear them coming. You know. You want to even go into that right now?
And the guns are really accurate when you're moving. They're like laser beams. ACR 6.8 times better than one from Armor 2.
ACR 6.8.
Do you want to go into the guns or the hearing? My favorite part about Call of Duty.
Basically, it's a whole different game. Once Modern Warfare 2 passed, it really became a whole different Call of Duty. Not being able to hear what's going on. Just
if I bought Astros for Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, I'd want my money back.
If you haven't bought a headset, if you don't have a headset right now, and you're planning on buying the next Call of Duty, don't even bother.
Because you won't be able to hear
anything. You
anything.
will waste money. Unless you enjoy listening to like music on your computer,
right?
Or like you have a good if you want to I don't know, if you want to like really crank them and you're gonna play like a single player game or something, or like Mass Effect or something, or like sports
Just don't
games.
do it for
But
Call of
there's
Duty.
no point. Don't expect much from Call of Duty. That used to be the reason why you got a headset.
Of course, I got
Not anymore.
Turtle Beach X1s back in 08 for COD 4.
No
back
point.
in the day.
No point. There's really no point getting a headset anymore.
And then I got Astros, and it was like amazing. And then Black Ops came out, and we all had Ninja Pro on. It's like, hold on, there's a guy right behind me, and I have no idea. It's just
I don't understand. Is he being able to hear someone coming really that much of an unfairness?
It gives, according to them, it gives the good player too much of an advantage over the noob. To paraphrase,
I paid $250 for my advantage. God damn it!
The headset, give it to him.
I paid $250 for my advantage. This little nerd puts on 2 perks, and all of a sudden he has the advantage over my $250. I don't think so. That's not. I don't like that. That's not the way it works. It's not the way it should work, I should say, because it is the way it works.
And I'm glad I found out about Sit Rep Pro really early in Modern Warfare 3.
That shit still doesn't work for me.
Well, that's because you're bad.
Yeah, well, I don't blast my
Dude, if you
fucking
combine
headset
that with
trying to hear
Specialist and
people.
Dead Silence, it's like COD 4.
But you realize that SitRep Pro should be how the game should
Of
sound
course.
anyway, right?
You should spawn with that crap. Standard.
And then SitRep Pro shouldn't even exist.
Yep. Although I do like seeing the booby trapped care packages. There we go. Oh, quick note. Every support kill streak except for 2 don't kill. The remote sentry and the stealth bomber kill. Why? Can you explain to me why? Why they would
Remote.
why is stealth bomber not an assault? It's a goddamn airstrike that kills everyone on the map. Why is that in support?
Supportive.
I can understand the sentry gun, but the stealth bomber, you know how many times? I mean, you've been playing games with me. You know how many times stealth bomber's been called in? I'm like a 19 kill streak, and they probably called it in right on my ass because I've been killing them the whole game. And there's nothing I can do. They're 12 and 16, and I'm 19 and 0, and they kill me.
Stealth bomber, dude.
And then the EMP, Assassin Pro, of course, makes it so it's not even there.
It's like you thought care packages were bad in Modern Warfare 2 because it just let nubs get chopper gunners, but then it's like, well, now you can get a fucking EMP. You don't even have to. You don't even have to live.
You have to work for it.
It's so ridiculous. So then there's EMPs going off every match. You basically need Assassin.
Yeah, you really do. You need Assassin for everything but staying off the UAV, because there's hardly any UAVs called in. at least from
Yeah.
my team. Because of all of the damn kill streaks in the game. Isn't there like 39 kill streaks in the game? Something
I
absurd.
don't know. Something. Just.
And I don't think we've made this clear. Specialists should definitely be in every single one, don't you think?
Yeah. I think that
Think
I feel like you should get all the perks like at like 11.
yeah, you could work for it a little bit more.
Eight's a bit or whatever it is. 7.
It's 8 and then 7 with hardline.
That's I don't think that's too little.
Get one at 3, 6, 9, or something like that. 4, 8, 12.
I mean, it really is a good idea. And then I don't think you should be I don't think you should be able to pull a mob off of it. I think that's just dumb.
Why?
If I don't know, you should be able to pick a kill streak that you want to call in once you've gotten like 24 or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not a bomb.
I like that idea.
I mean, I don't know. That's
Well,
just
you
me.
could pick the bomb.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's hard to get 24 kills in a row in this shit Modern Warfare 3, so it makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool if like you could select a kill streak you want to call in once you've gotten 20 whatever 15 or some shit like that.
No,
Because I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not easy to stay alive.
not in
sometimes
this
it
game
is,
with
but-
these damn spawns.
Sometimes, well, that's something. The spawns are bad because the maps are bad.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 3 did do a few good things. A few, keyword. Being able to change which kill streak you want to call in. And being able to see what kill streak you're on. I think those two definitely helped,
Yeah.
and it should be standard in every Call of Duty now. But then Black Ops did a few things that Modern Warfare 3 didn't take, like joining session and being on your friend's team.
Yeah. The ammo.
Being able
where
to
it's,
pick...
it's numeric instead of like the
numeric
stupid
ammo
little
is so much
bullets.
better than the stupid bars. The 3 map choices, where you can play the
Yeah.
previous one and next one or a different one. Modern Warfare 3, you get outpost kill confirmed and fall in TDM. You're like, back out. And let's see.
How about when you're in ground war and it's just TDM 24/7?
Yeah, they need to make it ground war Dom playlist. That would be very nice. The music, or not music, audio settings. You should be able to turn down the
announcer.
the music, and the sound effects in Black Ops. Like, that's how it was.
Mhm.
Modern Warfare 3, you got to hear enemy hairstrike incoming,
Hairstrike.
and the music when the game's about to end or whatever. It's just...
If you play Search, you get music at the beginning of the
There's
round.
1 minute left, right?
You get music when there's a minute left. You get music when you're like the last one left. You get music. Like, it's just like, honestly, like, you get, and then on top of that he's talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Whatever.
And another thing about Search is, on COD 4, the bomb placements were basically perfect. It's
Mhm.
been downhill ever since then. Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
seen some of the... You haven't played too much Demolition, have you? There are some
No,
bomb
but I know some of the
placements-
bomb sites are like in
Oh
corners.
my god, on Underground, it's in the middle of the big room. Oh, I don't even know how to explain it. You know how, like, there's stairs that go down, and then there's, like,
Yeah.
a room? It's in the middle of that room, and there's spawns at the top of the stairs. What? And
No, yeah, I
you
know.
can't play demo without tech insertions.
No,
can't do
there's
it.
a map where there's a bomb site literally in a corner, and all you can do is like plant it on like 2 sides of the bomb like site. It's like,
It's
really?
like they were high or drunk when they did. Oh, let's just throw the bomb over there. Oh,
It's
okay.
like no, it's not even like that. It's like they don't even think about it. They just put it somewhere.
Yeah, that reminds me of sometimes my dad and I would go out and play golf, and this can be kind of
You
racist,
just get the hole
but
just,
there's
like, in a
lot of
retarded spot?
Mexican workers on the course, and some of the hole placements are literally in hills, on the side of hills. So if you miss the putt,
You
it
gotta
goes
say
up
no
the
offense
hill,
after the Mexican workers.
and it goes back down the hill. It's like, is this like the Masters or something? I'm just trying to have a good time on a public golf course, and you all have no
gotta
idea
sweat
where to
it.
put the hole.
Gotta sweat 24/7, dude.
What?
You gotta sweat it on the golf course.
I
You gotta
guess
have the
so,
MLG
man.
hole placement.
They have no idea what they're doing. That's just like the bomb placements. Like, what? Oh my god.
Mexicans just putting the holes wherever they want.
Or
like,
there's like the
in a bunker.
there's a hole like 2 feet next to the rough on the green. It's like, oh, okay. So if I miss just barely, I'm in the rough. Sweet.
No, they're probably trying to expand the
my
green,
God.
and the grass wasn't ready yet.
Oh man, no, it's happened. It's happened in Arizona and it's happened in Maryland. So,
Oh,
oh my
yo,
god.
how many times? Yo, how sick was it when you'd go out to play and like the course had or the greens had just been irrigated?
Oh my god, and it would stink, and there's just holes everywhere.
Just let me sink this
dirt.
putt. Oh, never mind. It's the fucking Rocky Mountains over here. Like, the
Oh my
ball's just
God.
like all over the place.
Oh, all right,
Oh.
got a little off topic right there.
A little off topic.
Oh, you know, they really haven't. They still haven't had weapon balance since COD 4. Have you realized that? Even COD 4 wasn't balanced. Well, how would you define weapon balance? That's definitely the closest one.
The best way? No, this is to me weapon balance. It's not some okay. Type 95 was straight is still straight up.
Oh my
overpowered.
god, it's ridiculous.
They didn't fix it. But to me, none of the primaries are really too. I mean, there's a few that are like way better than the others, but where the overpowered shit really is to me is the fact that you can have a primary as a secondary with these machine pistols.
MP9, FMGs, Scorpions, gotta go. If they had more for 2 GHs,
I'll know that they're on the right track once they start bringing pistols back as
yeah, well,
secondaries.
Black Ops had pistol secondaries. Whip out that Python and that Makarov, you know?
Well, didn't they have other machine pistols though?
No, it was just... Well, actually, the last one, you could buy the full auto upgrade, but it sucked.
Yeah. I'll know that they're starting to get back on the right track once they
And
have pistols.
how
only.
hard is it to have a good Desert Eagle? Holy crap. I think we talked about it in the last one.
To me, using a pistol as a secondary is way more fun. And I feel like I'm better. Well, I mean,
yeah, of course, because you're not using...
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's really easy to spray people down with FMG 9s. But I personally feel like the best secondary for me would be a COD 4 Deagle. Of course, I have to play COD 4 to get a fucking COD 4 Deagle, you know?
But then, didn't they slow down the fire rate on semi-automatic? Was it just a
What do you
Deagle, or was it... Didn't they cap the,
for COD 4, yeah.
Yeah.
It still didn't make a difference. That's still
Oh,
like
you can still
fucking
destroy it,
greatest thing
yeah.
ever.
Alright, back to the weapon balance. Isn't it where every single weapon has a certain purpose and it doesn't work in every area? Submachine guns, close range. Assault rifles, medium to long range. Decent at close range. Light machine guns, good at long range, horrible hip fire, right? And then snipers, you know, it's one shot kill. It should be, at least. It's torso or higher. I feel like since COD 4, they haven't accomplished that at all. MP7 is an assault rifle. All of the assault rifles are fine within 5 to 15 feet because of Stalker and because of really good hipfire accuracy. The shotguns. Striker, dude.
I think the only way the assault rifles will ever be balanced is if they move a little bit slower. You need to be able to move a little bit slower with the assault rifles.
Could definitely give them more or worse hipfire accuracy, I should say.
If anything, SMG should have a shit ton of recoil, and you should be able to move like a lot of recoil. Like I'm talking.
Oh yeah, just once you start full auto, you're going up.
If you aim in and start going full auto, you will lose it. But you should be able to move as fast as if you have specialists when you use an SMG.
Yeah, give it lightweight, definitely.
And then assault rifles, you move a little bit slower, but you can still shoot people from really far away, and you can still win the up close battles that you win half the time. And then the LMGs, LMGs haven't been fun to use since RPD, so that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, the RPD
snipers.
It had perfect iron sights. It had high damage. You're still slow, but it was a really
snipers
good
are.
I think.
I don't like the fact that you move slower with the 50 cal.
Yeah, what is that?
You know, of all the things to get nerdy on, you're gonna get nerdy on the 50 cal weight. I mean, let's be honest.
How about RSAS extended max is 30 bullets? Did
How
you know
about
that?
it? What is it?
30 bullets.
It's more than a scorpion in COD 4. That was
30
automatic.
bullet sniper? Okay. I think they should completely get rid of zooming in faster. Make it so everybody is zooming in at the same speed,
Yeah.
just like COD 4.
Yeah. Well, that's quick draw. Quick draw is just a dumb perk in general.
Yeah.
Quick draw and sleight of hand. Anything where you're doing something faster with your gun, just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
I mean, sleight of hand was in COD 4, but unless you're playing hardcore, you pretty much wouldn't even know because you're using stopping power juggernaut
Yeah.
or jammer.
Yeah. I know one thing. If the Dragunov doesn't come back in the next game, I'm gonna be a little upset because that thing's made it through all.
Right? Okay, another thing I want to talk about. How come they completely got rid of starting route like nade spots? You know what I mean? With the 10-second invulnerability to explosives.
I don't know what's up with that.
Was it because of noob tubes? Or was it because they wanted to hinder the better player that knew how to actually throw a grenade over a building in a certain spot? COD 4, at the beginning of the map,
even
you
if
look
they,
up in the air, you get a kill.
Even if they took off the 10-second timer, you wouldn't be able to throw
Yeah, because you throw them like
grenades
chumps.
over buildings because you can only throw grenades, 15 feet.
And if you do hit them, you'll probably get a hit marker because they don't even kill them.
Grenades really
They've
are
gone
terrible.
downhill ever since COD 4.
Down.
Just World at War nerfed. Modern Warfare 2, half the time using Claymore, and because Claymore's in the same slot. Black Ops Flak Jacket, hello, and then now they don't get kills. I use C4 and everything.
It seems like to me, it seems like the frags kind of like take weird bounces and they kind of take weird
Oh,
rolls.
how about the one where
know?
the kid threw it off the
Ever
wall
since-
and then on the bus and it just rolled right into your
Oh,
feet?
don't even get me started. But it's like ever since COD 4, they just take these weird rolls that and they just don't get kills and they like bounce off of weird things. It seems like they're like light, I don't know. It's hard to explain. They're like lighter, They don't have very much weight to them, so they just kind of like jingle around everywhere. They don't do anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
COD 4, the only reason why grenades were overpowered is because when everybody died, they dropped one.
Right?
That's the only reason why they were overpowered.
Oh,
Or you spawned and got 3 of them. I mean, let's be honest.
How about the fact that if you're playing headquarters against, that group of nerds where they all have 3 frag
How
Martyrdom,
about the fact that if
kill
you're
'em.
just playing headquarters,
on.
you're just asking for
You
it
kill
because
'em,
that game mode is just retarded.
and then they just mash the X button and they spawn and they start chucking up. The Call of Duty could really use a respawn delay, but
Headquarters.
casual gamers
How about
wouldn't like that.
How about the game types? Sabotage. What is the point?
Nah, can't get rid of
Can't get rid of the
rid of sabotage,
OG
'cause then
playlist?
Woody's gamer tag would be
You
done.
wouldn't be able to upload 5 and 2 gameplays, dude.
Yeah.
It's just sabotage, literally, is not fun anymore. Kill confirmed deserves its own spot, I think, but they need to kind of fix it a
think
little
they
bit.
need to think outside the box more, like kill confirmed and team defender, and go in that direction of game types. Because as far as the other ones go, I think the only thing they need is get rid of team deathmatch and give the other ones 5-second respawn delay.
Do you know that Robert Bowling is pushing for more hardcore game modes?
Jesus Christ! What else
He's
is?
pushing for
Don't
more
they have
hardcore game
hardcore
mode
dom,
support?
hardcore TDM, hardcore kill confirmed?
Let me just say
Why
this.
do they need more?
If you enjoy hardcore playlists,
What are you doing on the game?
why do you own the game?
Because killing everybody in core in 3 bullets is too hard, so they
Is
need 1
3
bullet.
bullets too much? You need 1 bullet? I don't get it.
I'm sure we'll
There's
have at
no-
least one viewer.
The game's
who
already
likes
on hardcore. Game's already on hardcore. PP90 kills just as fast as it does in regular as it does in hardcore.
PP90, man. Rapid fire. We could just get rid of rapid fire, please.
Yeah, that's El Presador's gun right there. PP90 rapid fire.
Extended max, gold,
Golded up.
slide van, hardline, steady aim. Sometimes quick draw. Yeah.
Sometimes quick draw. By the way, he uses assault. He I think the most I've ever seen him get is a predator missile.
Yeah, why does he use assault? Why doesn't he use support?
Talk about support player that would.
Mm-hmm.
don't know. The game's just not fun. It's really not fun. I mean, dude.
I mean, we could talk about all this stuff, but for me, what it comes down to is I'm playing with randoms on a map I don't like, and I'm not having fun. And then I don't want to play the game anymore.
Whenever I think of randoms on Modern Warfare 3, I just think of some game mode on Resistance. That's basically all it comes
pretty
down to.
much. And we never have B flag. And there's some guy.
This is all you have to say is Resistance or Outpost, and it's just randoms. Okay.
Definitely. There's a guy, and there's at least 2 people in the bar. One of them sniping, and he has Assassin and Blind Eye on. And they're trying to hard aim the other people on the other side, and there's at least 3 people over there. And that's Call of Duty right there. That's Modern Warfare 3, and nobody's trying to get the flag. It's just
Nobody's trying to get
those guys trying to out hard aim each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like thinking, or I like knowing that they put a perk in the game where it helps your team. Because who knows? Maybe there'll be 2 more perks in the next one where they actually help your team. Chances of that are slim, but
slim.
It could happen, right?
Yo, they should put Killstreaks as perks.
What? That's specialist.
No, Killstreaks as perks.
I don't get it.
Your first perk is UAV. After 3 kills, you get a UAV. Basically, no perks. All you have is Killstreaks.
I don't know about that, man.
Basically, let's just go back to 357. I'm not even gonna get into 357. Right
Yeah,
now.
let's just leave it at that. Go back to 357. It's that simple.
I'm not even getting into 357.
Give me an airstrike
right
that
now.
works. Give me
I
UAV.
can
give me
literally make a
helicopter.
2-hour. I can make a 2-hour talk on 357. I'm just not even gonna go into it right now.
35. We should just name this 357.
357.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that should be the name of the podcast. 357.
Pretty much. That's what it all comes. It all comes back to that. Wow. It all comes back to that too. 357 on a good map.
Yo,
that's Call of Duty.
246 with Hardline though.
Hardline wasn't in COD 4.
Yeah, you got that like one fucking that 1-2-3 with the stacked chopper though.
What?
If you die and call your chopper in, you got like 1-2-3, dude.
Right.
You don't even have to just sit there and just gets kills for you. I don't know. I just Modern Warfare 3 was, out of all the Call of Duties, that was the fastest I've just quit playing it.
Me too.
So it's not a good sign that it's just really just going down.
They don't improve on enough, and they put more bullshit in. And if the next one is the same thing, I probably won't even make it till Christmas.
Like, I feel like such a douche saying this because I say it every time, but like, why would I buy it? Just so I can pay $60 to see what they've done worse?
Right.
That's basically why I'm paying. That's basically why we're paying $60. Oh, let's see what they fucked up this time or what they didn't fix. Like, this is basically all we're paying for.
Yeah, if this channel wasn't partnered, I probably wouldn't have got it. I mean, I've made the money back.
Yeah, well, Gears is just a better game. That game.
Yeah, Gears is better, but I don't want to play on Mercy, Trenches, Overpass, or Checkout, or any of those maps ever again. And I have to play ranked for the DLC. I tried playing ranked the other day. Man, you know, I'm not even going to get into that. That was ranked execution on the slab. Hello. I think I was the only one who got to the only one on my team who got to the other side of the map.
That's not good.
Not at all. You can't win a video game if you approach it like that.
I don't know if I said it in the last commentary. I probably did the last time we did this, but they should make Xboxes like $850.
So 10-year-olds don't get them.
So 10-year-olds can't just get them. So little kids and little fucking 14-year-old pricks can't just get Xboxes and ruin multiplayer games like they do. How they just don't move and how they don't know what they're doing. I guess you could make the argument that, oh, dude, go buy a PC. That way
Oh God,
you don't
here
have
we
to. Oh, dude, should we just get into that? Right
No, no,
now?
no, I don't want to. I don't want to. I like what you said about the 10-year-olds. The 10-year-olds and the guys who just came home from work, they get a beer and they play for like an hour. They're the ones ruining the game.
Yeah. Dude, they just got off work. They got to play some Xbox with the boys. You know, dude?
Gotta get on with my bars.
Just got home from work.
Play
Got to
some
pop
Black
a beer,
Ops.
get on Xbox with my boys. You
Play
know,
some hardcore. I don't even.
play some
I don't
hardcore
even know.
TDM. Use
Got my blind eye
PKP
assassin
Pachang
M14.
gold. Like, I'm done,
Oh
dude.
my God.
I'm
And
done.
you know what the problem is? That community is so huge. It just we don't even know about it because they're not on Twitter, they're not on YouTube, they're on the
Dude.
forums, and only
That's
a small
it.
majority or small amount of them are on the forums. The rest of them are just they're gaming right now. They just got home
Just
from their night shift
gaming.
and they're just gaming, and they couldn't give a fuck.
How about, I know this is just like totally random, but how about the dot sites?
Oh my God, man, Lambda.
What's the point? If anything, the red dot should be the last one because it's the best one.
The best part about dot sites is that
They're
Motherfuzzer
completely
was
unnecessary.
so disappointed with
What?
not being,
Oh, just keep on going. I couldn't hear you
Motherfuzzer
'cause I
was
talking.
highly disappointed with Modern Warfare 3 not having different color dot sites
My God.
and customizable dot sites. He didn't like that at all. Just want to let you know that.
He's disappointed in that, but he's the same person who was also disappointed in Black Ops. Go fuck yourself, dude. Like,
He can't quick scope in Black
I don't really
Ops.
like Black Ops too much, but I'm disappointed that there's no color signs in Modern Warfare 3.
like,
Oh,
dude,
man.
get the fuck out of here, bro. Go upload a Gears 3 campaign video and get 5,000 views. Like, I'm done.
Yo, double digger with the double digger.
One digger kill, reload, another digger kill, clip.
Clip saving it. Gotta remember
Cut
to
it,
save that
clip it right now, dude.
one. Stop recording.
Stop recording clip.
You've done that so many times. That's after really good stuff. He stops recording after
Oh,
double
me?
digger. Oh, I'm done. Oh my God. Oh man, you know one of Enad's videos the other day. He was talking about playing smart. This is another thing that Call of Duty comes down to. He said, I think I'm quoting this right. He said, "There's no point in moving." That is so true. You can spawn
realize
and run to a spot
literally-
and not move.
You realize literally in Modern Warfare 3, you could spawn in at the beginning of the game,
Back up,
lay down, and eventually people will spawn around you and you could get killed.
and you can get your kill streaks. The left analog stick is
Overrated.
highly overrated. Oh my goodness. The only time somebody
If you use
moving
Blind Eye Assassin and like Dead Silence, and like a silence like Scar, I'm convinced if you like just sweated it out and like just camped, you could easily have like 5,000 kills and like less than 500 deaths.
Yeah. People wouldn't know where you are ever. The game would have to be or the game would be hard, not gonna lie. Let's see what I was gonna say. The only time people can actually take advantage of moving is if usually this is what happens. They use extreme conditioning, an assassin of course, with a silent submachine gun, and they have host. You know what I mean? Or they're not
Yeah.
lagging. Besides that, if you're not doing those things and you're moving, you're penalizing yourself. It's it's sad, but it's true.
Especially on these maps where there's nowhere to duck out after a gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I meant earlier when I was talking about the maps where there's like nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to just duck out after a gunfight when you need to like reload or like just get your health back or just collect yourself for a second just to check your UAV
Yeah.
and see what's going on.
You
There's nowhere to go.
You get
You're
killed
always
while
stuck in,
full
like, a
red reloading all the time.
You're always stuck in like a hallway. You know?
Yeah.
You're just always fucked.
Like on vacant, you could get away ridiculously easy. Just gather yourself and then you go
And
back
there weren't even that many spots on that map.
Yeah, but it's just who knows.
I don't know.
Did you play Vacant and Strike on Modern Warfare 2, right?
like for like 2 games, yeah.
Well, I guess you can't really answer the question. Did they translate well?
No. Too many explosions.
Oh, well, Modern Warfare 2, I could definitely see that.
Too many explosions, but and plus air support was kind of gay on him. Like, trust me.
Calling Harry or an A flag, game over.
Trust me. The best part of Vacant is not from above. Let's just say that. Not much you can do with the Predator missile on that map. And then it's like, I don't get it. Like, and the same thing with Gears. They bring these maps back, and it's like it's not even the same thing exactly. Like, I want the map exactly as how it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the gate open here. I don't want the lights over there. You know, Gears brings back escalation, and I have the sniper, and I go to look up to the top of the map, and there's a fucking lamp in my face, like blinding me. I can't see anything. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, and escalation, they changed it so there's no moat anymore at the bottom. You can just walk right through to where sniper is. It's like, seriously, you put the maps back in the game, but then you don't even. It's not even the same thing. Like, I don't understand.
Yep. Anniversary, Reach did that. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't make the games. I should make the games.
I was just gonna say we don't make the games.
I
but
don't
we
make
should.
the games, but I should make the
I
games.
was just gonna say that.
Dude, I'll do this. I'll do this shit for free. I'll do this shit for free.
Hey, if you could do it for free, and then you could actually go on the game and enjoy yourself, I'd do it for free too.
Dude, who can I get in contact with that will do this for free? I'll do it for free.
Now, would you want to make a game, or would you want to modify one already out?
I want to be the person who says, like during the developing process, somebody comes up to me and says, "What do you think about this right here?" And I'll be able to say, it's good, but this needs to be made so it can't do this and that and that sort of thing. I don't know what position I don't know if that's what Robert Bowling does. To be honest, I don't know what Robert Bowling does, because to be honest, it doesn't really seem like he does too much of anything. So I don't know if I want to do what Robert Bowling does, but I want to be able to just, I don't know. In a way, I want to be able to oversee the whole project, but I don't want to get down into like me. I don't know. It's whatever.
Whatever.
I
mean, I feel like I could absolutely fix Gears 3 right now.
Oh no, but I mean, it's
you didn't answer my question. Would you want to make a game, or would you want to modify one?
Probably. I'd want to start out by fixing all the things right now.
Get rid of view kick, get rid of stopping power, and that would just change so much for the better. I mean, even with smoke grenades, there's view kick. It's just view kick, man.
Hey,
Go.
You want to start by fixing Halo Reach, dude? You'll have a lot to fix.
No, it's not possible. You can't fix that game with the damn wire in it.
Not possible.
It's like spawning with a semi-automatic sniper rifle with 15 shots. It's stupid. Although I'm not gonna lie, that game has a pretty damn big skill gap without Bloom. I suck at that game. I'm just gonna be honest. I'd be like a 32 in MLG.
I watched the gameplay you posted today.
Yeah, I almost bothered.
The stats, dude.
Did you see that double hit marker freaking no scope?
Yeah, that was pretty whack, dude.
That could have been up there, dude.
Just imagine Nosk 1, Nosk 2, like kids.
The triple? Oh my god. With the live comp, dude, that could be viral.
That could be viral.
You know, X-Shaw's had a live comp where he got a quad headshot to start high rise with an AUG.
God, I'm not gonna say anything.
Like, what is that? X-Shaw's. And this is the same kid who got the quad dragon off an array. Oh, man.
Whatever, dude.
You wanna... I mean, we could easily talk about
This is turning
YouTube.
into a podcast right here. How long has this been going on for? An hour 10?
It's not that long.
An hour 10?
We could... You want to dive into YouTube?
This is a painkiller already.
You want to?
Dude, fuck it. You know, I'm probably gonna end up just sending my file to you rather than you sending this to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
YouTube with... Whew. Where do we begin with YouTube and Call of Duty?
puppy sniping, dude. That's where I'm starting.
I'm okay. I'll admit, FaZe. You know, they've done some cool things. They've made some good videos.
The reason why I don't have a problem with FaZe is because they started this shit.
They
you know?
started so much with
They
their
started
clan.
with the clan. They started with the little banner on the top, FaZe,
oh my
TM,
God. And
the
everybody's
little
profile
thing,
picture has
the little thing.
their
They have started with all that, and you know what? I don't have a problem with them because they started it. But when I have a problem with puppy sniping doing the same thing.
Oh my God!
Okay?
0.7K, man.
I have a problem with 0.7K question mark exclamation point. That's what I have a problem with.
Oh man.
I have a problem with looking at somebody's looking at some team's page and seeing Hall of Fame, forever thanked, and editors and graphic designers and players and trick shotters
And they have
and
473 subs.
my favorite is 80% kill feeder, 20% trick shotter.
I haven't
Dude,
seen that.
what is like? Oh,
Oh man, that's good.
trick shot mode activated. Like I don't understand, dude. Like. 20% of the time you're a trick shotter, like you judge 100% of your time and you just split it up. Like let's be honest, dude.
I mean, did you know that Magic Hat's game was just gonna basically help all this happen the way it did, just with
No.
episodes and all.
Dude,
these
you know,
clans?
we literally
my
started
God.
watching his videos when he had like 600 subs.
Yeah, we were there from the beginning. FaZe Fakey is the man. Not gonna lie.
Dude, we're OGs.
Yeah, pretty much.
We were like watching his videos before he even put out like episodes, like
Like in
clips.
his third-person sniping montage,
Dude, before that,
he has that weird color like gradient map because of me. He asked me like how I did something on a video, and I told him, and then he put that in. He didn't do the best job, but
what, the blue?
yeah, it's fine. And he literally asked me, and that video has a lot of views. He didn't give
The
me a
blue?
shout out though. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not the like textbook blue, but like it's a little different.
Not the textbook blue, but like blue.
Yeah, not the textbook small beans, you know. Ah.
The go-to.
Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna? That was just the whole sniping side of things. How is there? There's plenty of the different aspects of YouTube.
And then, well, hold on, I'm not done with the sniping thing. The episode, like, because episodes are so popular, everybody has to have an episode series. So
Mhm.
everybody has to get their gay little titles for their episode series in. Oh
Yep.
my
And they have to use uncopyrighted music.
Some of
'cause
these
they're partnered.
episode titles are like the worst. Like, oh, there, FaZe Ramos. Go on Ramos. Episode 7. Really?
How many
You
views?
couldn't just name it FaZe Ramos Episode 7?
Nah, that wouldn't attract anybody.
Yeah, I know, right? And there's so many people in the clan, you know, it's like whatever.
And then, you know, everybody has to use uncopyrighted music because of
Which basically makes almost every video shit.
Cell Dweller, Blue Stally, horrible rock, horrible screamo.
What did you say? Push fingers straight.
We're pushing straight to back or something like that. It's the same music like every time.
And
now
then
they're starting to use rap songs from unknown artists.
no offense to Ted or anything, but he uses a song in his episode, and then that's the only song you hear for
Oh,
next
it's for a
month.
good week. Yeah. And then these episodes are becoming so short because everybody wants to make as many possible to make as much money. I remember reading one of Small Bean's descriptions. He said in the description that he was going to cut his Mint 30 episodes into 45 seconds
Who said that?
episodes. Small Beans.
Oh yeah, it
Is
is.
a minute and a half too long?
Yeah, it is way too long.
Back in the day, 10 minutes was like a standard solid montage length. Where you could go
Like,
over
I
or
got
under.
some clips.
Now,
Here-
if
here
you're
we go.
going 10 minutes, it's literally taking a risk. It needs to be between like 2.5 and 5. And episodes need to be around a minute. It's. I wonder if we'd have. You know, we would even care about this if we started with Morpher too. How sad is that?
Right?
We wouldn't even care. But because we started with the best.
Yo,
and
can you
now
just
we-
put? Can you just put?
Oh,
I'm an OG gamer. I started with Modern Warfare 2. Can you just put that in like right when you said that?
oh man. Might have to.
OG gamer.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
You want to dip into commentaries?
just dipping, dude. Like, you know, to be honest, I haven't really watched too many Modern Warfare 3 commentaries just because. Have you noticed that like not too many people have blown up off Modern Warfare 3 like they have off the other
Besides
games?
Enets, yeah, I haven't noticed.
Ened.
Really
At the
anybody.
beginning of every Call of Duty, I kind of think to myself, and I asked Mike, I said, "Who do you think's gonna be the person that's gonna blow up off Modern Warfare 3?" I don't think anybody, including Ened, expected Ened to blow up off Modern Warfare
Yeah,
3.
definitely.
So, congratulations to him. I mean,
Yeah, he's doing
he's been
work.
subscribed to us for, I don't know, a long time. So
I mean, Mark of J exploded from Black Ops. You notice how all the people who exploded, like, they hardly... Well, actually, I don't know how to word this. Like, he's posted some Warfare 2 stuff. It looks weird when these new commentators are playing old games. I don't know. It's like...
why?
You probably haven't seen any, have you?
Why? What does he do?
I don't know. It's just... I mean, he's running around with a fucking fall FAMAS, and it just looks really weird. It's hard to explain. I'm used to seeing a gold Galil with fucking got my black.
It's like he
chopper
hasn't
gun
been.
and
It's like he
dogs.
wasn't there before, so it was like he doesn't belong.
I mean, like
there.
he's played the game before, but
Yeah.
it's just different. One thing I have noticed is that these big commentators, they don't even get gameplay. Like, I'm talking huge. T Martin, I don't think has posted a full-length gameplay commentary on his channel. They're all tip videos. Woody's
Hey,
gamertag.
You need to know that if you run against a wall,
10% faster.
you run 10% faster. Okay.
Oh my god.
You also need to know that if you get stuck with a Semtex, sometimes
You'll live.
If you
what is it, like you run into
duck-
a corner or something?
if you duck directly into the wall, if you stick your head into the wall, sometimes you won't die. These are things you need to know.
Oh my god, need to know.
You also need to know what the EMP grenades, stun grenades, and flash grenades do.
Oh man, okay.
Tip videos.
Oh man, and then
Let me
Woody's
just say-
gamer
let me-
tag.
Can I just say that if you don't know, if you're watching that, if you're watching his tip videos and you're actually gathering information from it, you shouldn't be playing
Okay,
the game in the first
I
place.
gotta give him one
Because
thing. He
he has
has
basic
blown my
knowledge.
mind with trophy system stuff. If you hide under the trophy system, I don't think you can die. Like, you turn into a god.
You just
So
get a
if Bomber
bubble.
can't kill you, you're freaking a prodigy. But Woody's gamer tag, his standards are so much different. I don't know how he gets away with it. I would be 100% perfectly fine if when he did his off-topic videos, they were vlogs. I mean, he's shown his face plenty of times, but when he's posting these like 5-2 sabotage games or these 22-8 striker gameplays, it's like an insult to people like Jay Nasty who are going like 109 and he gets 3,000 views. It's an
Yeah.
insult. It's ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, people are aware of it. He just disables comment thumbing up.
He
You know?
does. Yeah, I've noticed that, and he makes a lot of good decisions when it comes to this channel. I'll give him credit. X-Jaws can't even do left and right audio with his commentating. One of his commentaries
Be right back. Can I
was
have
only
800,000
right audio.
subscribers? Can't even sync audio.
What is that? And then, Wings used to be this huge guy with knowing where the hotspots are and where the best spots on the map are. I just said the same thing twice. He was posting like 19 and 7 TDM gameplays for a good like 3 weeks in a row. Like, come on, Wings. We're used to seeing you get nukes
Like Smash
on Warfare
Nerds,
2
like-
with sniper or with whatever gun, LMG, assault rifle, and then you go to that and you're playing in a party. Just the standards are so low. They know that the faithful subs will click on it no matter what. So why put the extra effort needed?
There is no reason to put extra effort. Once you've got them, you've got them. There's no reason
Nope.
to put extra effort in. And then another thing I noticed is that once you're like big, like above like
200k?
200K, you just shut people out, you know?
What do you mean?
Like the big stay bigger. Why do you think they all
with their
box
sub
each
boxes?
other?
Oh my god.
Why do you think they all box each other?
Yeah.
So they can stay
just-
among the biggest so they don't have to share their audience with anybody else,
When
you know?
Tommy Boy 6745 subs to CNanners, then he sees White Boy, he sees Woody's gamer tag, he sees Hutch, he sees them all, and he subs to all of them too.
If you keep it among a small group,
It's like a monopoly.
if you keep it among a small group, then there's no room for your
Competition
money
to
to
grow.
go anywhere else, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of sad because there's going to be a point where no one else is going to be growing. You kind of already see it because no
we've
one's
gotten to
blowing
that
up for
point.
Modern Warfare 3.
I think
You know?
XCal just got to like 200k when Modern Warfare 3 came out. and of course he has some of the best gameplay on
Yeah.
YouTube. And I just nobody's blowing up besides CNEDs, and he's at around 12K I think right now, 11. But I mean blown up, like
Market J blowing up.
yeah, like out of nowhere. Now he's
he
one
was
of the best
really
players.
the last one to really just light it up, you know.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen anymore. They just shut it down. It's whatever. What are you gonna do? It's just YouTube. But I mean, for some people, it's not just YouTube because they make a ridiculous amount of money at it.
Oh, of course, it's their
For
job.
doing something so easy.
Yeah. We you gotta talk about the comment section, man. It's literally entertaining to just look at the comments on a Woody's Gamer Tag video. I tweeted 2 links to a comment the other day.
Oh, yeah.
One of them was
Yo, throw them in the video, dude.
one of them was kick is the worst proficiency on the MP7. Try using stability.
Gotta be stable.
Stability? Really?
Yeah, dude.
Not attachments or range or even melee. I don't remember any other ones because I haven't played the game in a long time. Stability?
Yeah. Stable.
and
Gotta
then-
stabilize.
This is like 2 minutes after that comment from Cuban Codmaster 1995. This kid's
95, by the way.
17
No.
or 16 years old.
No insult if you're 95 or beyond, but
It's just
be
gross.
let's be honest.
You were 12 when COD
You're
4
12.
came out.
You're 12 when COD 4 came out.
It's just that
That's-
simple. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
GBs are easy. I'm an MLG player, and I think they're simple. I mean, 2v2 or 4v4, and then you have them rules that suit the good players. All you need is an OP weapon on all that noob shit, and you won. Like, what does that even mean? I'm
Cuban boy 95, dude.
Cuban boy,
MLG player.
Cuban Codmaster 1995.
Let's just
That's just
piece all that information
a
together at one
sample.
time.
A very minor
1995 MLG player.
sample. Just, whew.
He goes to
Ooh.
events, dude.
I mean, is he using stability on MP7?
Him and Big Timer, dude. They're teaming. Call of Duty competitive is just a joke anyway. It's whatever. That's whatever. Yo, have you been watching Optic videos?
No. Speaking of competitive, I think they should do what ProMod does, and they should make it so you can't spawn with dead sounds.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right, never knowing. I mean, unless you get called out, how is somebody gonna know where you are? You know what I mean? Noise is such a huge element in Call of Duty compared to the other games. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because you die so fast,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just many elements. I think they should do what ProMod does. What do they spawn with? Do they even have perks in that? No, they don't have perks in COD
No.
4 ProMod, do they?
No.
Just like half damage or half health or something, right?
It's half health, I believe. And I think the real way it's played is that there's like one sniper, like 2 assault rifles,
Two
and like
SMGs?
one
Something like that?
submachine gunner or something.
4v4,
I don't know.
5v5.
I don't fucking sweat pro mod. Like, console sim pro mod.
Console, lol, lol, lol.
join. Like, let's be honest. I have a console for a reason. Like,
Yeah, if anybody's really, really, really into PC and they're watching this, and you say console, lol, 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 I just want to make one point. I grew up with a controller in my hands, not with the keyboard in my hands. I want 2 joysticks and a bunch of buttons. It's that simple.
like I've played computer games before. I prefer Xbox. That's why I have an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
If I preferred PC, I would have a PC.
Yep.
I don't understand how it's so hard for people to understand.
I mean, it's awesome to have higher FPS and higher graphics and all that stuff. Cool.
And servers and fucking whatever.
But it's like 32-man like showdown lobbies, just quads
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, cool. Just we're on the Xbox. Just relax.
Right?
Or the PS3, whatever system. How about the
Wait,
Wii?
dude. Wait.
How about Kinect and PS3 Motion?
How
or
about
whatever it's
Kinect?
called?
How about just wasted? The sad thing about Kinect is that Microsoft is forcing game developers to somehow integrate Kinect into their games, and it's just a waste of development time. You know, Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3.
They've forced to connect on that thing. It's like I don't want to yell at my TV at all.
Oh,
I
right.
don't want to talk to my TV. Get real.
And that comes back to what I said in the beginning. There's more casual gamers than hardcore. It's just that simple. I mean, the Wii ridiculously outsells the other two systems because it's for the casual gamer.
Yep. Well, dude,
Where
you
did the
gotta
hardcore
realize,
gamer
You gotta
even
realize,
go?
dude, you can get Wii Fit.
Where did the hardcore gamer just quit? Like when Halo 3 came out?
Hardcore gamer. There's no games for the hardcore gamer to play.
Bro, Halo 2 and Halo 1.
Gotta play on PC, dude.
Gears of War, dude.
Counter Strike,
You could
I guess
argue
that's
Gears of War.
PC. Counter Strike, whatever.
Shadowrun.
Shadowrun. There's just no games anymore. That's why the hardcore gamers going. There's just no competitive games anymore. StarCraft for the PC. Dude. What are you gonna do?
Yep. League of Legends.
League of Legends PC. I don't know. I just PC, man. PC. And then it's like I've caught shit before because I have a Mac. It's like, listen, I can type my papers, I can go on the internet, and I can watch porn. It does everything that your PC can do. Okay, let's be honest. It does what I need it to do. That's all that matters to me. Okay.
Right?
I don't need it to do all this and that and whatever your PC can do because it works for me. It's the same thing as with the computers and the Xboxes. I don't need to have 9,000 frames per second or whatever when I can just play it on Xbox and it works perfectly fine. You know.
Yeah.
I don't need to roll 20,000 cheese wheels down a hill on Skyrim. You know.
What are you, Buzzer Fuzzer?
Yeah, dude, I am Muzzy Fuzzy.
Man.
I'm Muzzy Fuzzy Gaming, dude. Muzzy Fuzzy Gaming. I don't know. By the way,
I've always been a Halo player.
Yeah, he's always been a Halo player. He's just slowed down recently. Have you noticed? Like,
Oh yeah. Well, he hardly posts, and he doesn't post Call of Duty. That's that's a
one way
good
to get your
point.
channel just
Call of
murked.
Duty is, or let's see, how can I word
Wait,
this?
does CNanners even upload anymore?
Yeah, every Friday.
What does he upload?
Commentaries and vlogs, or whatever they're called.
About what?
Life. Call of Duty dominates YouTube. Whether it's any kind of video.
Minecraft.
If I uploaded anything with a Call of Duty thumbnail, it will get more views than
You
anything
gotta have
with
a
a
custom
Halo
thumbnail
thumbnail,
with a
Gears of War
bright yellow
thumbnail,
background.
any other game. Huh?
You have to have a custom thumbnail with a bright yellow background.
I'd rather have orange and blue text with black outline.
Oh, okay.
YouTube is Call of Duty's home.
Mm.
You know?
Yo, Minecraft though, dude.
Damn Minecraft. I'm sure there's other sites for Minecraft though, but if you want Call of Duty content, you go to YouTube. But with all these other games, you can go to other sites. That's another thing that makes it frustrating or whatever, is that I'm on YouTube a lot, and just to see all of this Call of Duty content, whew.
By the way, can I just make a quick statement?
Yep.
Minecraft. How is it possible that game is even popular? How many?
I have no idea.
I don't take this the wrong way if you guys, whoever's watching, enjoys Minecraft. But overall, I get the sense that people who like Minecraft have a brain that doesn't function properly. You're playing a game where you can literally see pixel by pixel.
Yo, you don't need to
Like,
get graphics to
how
have a
is
good
that
game.
fun? You sit hours on hours just carving shit. Like, go whittle a stick. Go dig a hole in the backyard or something. Like,
Oh my god, it's great.
dude, it's fucking Minecraft, bro. Like, I don't. I'm not even gonna get into it. You know, I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't know enough about it to really go
I was just
deep
gonna
into
say,
it.
who knows?
But from what I can see, it's just retarded.
Yeah.
That's Minecraft, dude.
Yeah, but first Mario was like 8 pixels though.
That's different. That's all they had back then.
Yeah. Now we're not saying that you need perfect graphics for a game, but I've seen some Minecraft videos and wow, you can really see those pixels, man. Whew.
Pixels popping, baby.
Whew. It's like watching a movie on Netflix on like half a bar. Like, I don't want to do this. It ruins the experience.
Literally, the game is pixels.
It's just called
made
pixel
of squares. There's no round anything. It's just square, square, square.
Oh man, Squarecraft.
Square, right? Mine square.
Let's see, what else is there?
Mm.
Yeah, we could talk about split feeds.
Talk about DJ just throwing away double blind fires.
Like Butter made commentary about that.
Yeah. Talk about Like Butter's Taj. It was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was. In montages,
What about him?
you could make a montage
Didn't we already talk about this?
of the bottom left corner,
Oh.
and it would be the same thing as a montage, a full screen of quad feeds.
Mm.
That's all the 13-year-old sees. It's ridiculous. If it's split, you could get 4 kills in like 3 seconds. And if it's split on every kill, it's not a clip, according to, what, 99% of the montage?
13-year-olds like bright colors, loud music, and slow motion.
Yep. And, I mean, we
That's
saw
about it.
that clip earlier. It had 4 seconds of Twixter. Just the
No,
gun.
that was like a good 5 solid
slowly-
seconds of the same
Just
Twixter.
just slowly moving that 87. It was double feed too. Like montages have changed so badly.
It's because everybody's a PBR, dude. Dude, I really wish. Fuck, dude. Like,
Which year?
Imagine if you had stock in Hop Hog right now. You'd have bank.
Which was the PVR Christmas? Was that November 09 or
That was
December?
that was 2000.
I think that was Modern for 2 year, right? And then the year before that was Dazzle Christmas.
09 was Dazzle Christmas.
Really? Modern for 2?
09 was Dazzle, I think.
And then the next
Because
year,
I started in 08.
let's see. Well, we both got our PVR.
I
from Modern
started.
for 2.
What?
We both got our PVR at the Modern for 2's release, right?
Yeah, but I think I started playing with you in late 2008, and I got my capture card like the very beginning of 2009. And then
No, that's not right.
yes, I think it is. I'll check
Modern
my
for 2
channel
came
right now
out in
and check the
2009.
What?
Modern for 2 came out in 2009.
Okay, I'll check my channel right now and find the very first video that I uploaded to date.
Wait, did you say early? I'm so
Yeah, I said
confused.
early 2009.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
So 09 had to be Dazzle Christmas. Cause I had my Dazzle before a lot of people had theirs, you know.
Yeah. And then when Black Ops came out, that was the PVR Christmas, right?
No,
No.
Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is PVR Christmas.
I'm so confused. You just said, oh, I'm so lost right now.
When did Modern Warfare 2 come out?
November 2009.
You sure it
Black
wasn't
Ops,
2010?
November 2010. Modern Warfare 3, November 2011.
Oh yeah, you're right.
World of War, 08. COD 4, 07.
Huh. I'm trying to think. What was the
I don't
PVR
know.
Christmas?
It's not really that important. I know Operator Perry is like one of the very first people. Speaking of Operator Perry, did you see that video live com he did?
No.
It was actually like a really, really good video. Like, it's something that anyone else probably with as many subs or more, they couldn't even pull that off. Like, it was
What-
just a solid,
did he do?
entertaining
Oh.
8-minute live com video. It's unfortunate that content doesn't come out anymore.
I subscribed to him only to see a StarCraft like playthrough, and he
Not StarCraft,
or
Star Fox.
Fox.
Same here. And then he didn't even
And then he
like
didn't even.
continue
He
it.
played 2 levels. He didn't even finish it. And I'm like, why am I still subscribed to you? I just unsubscribed.
Yeah, well, it was mad. Yeah. Wow. What's the name? A magician doesn't give out his tricks.
right? You know, I gotta say, I'm surprised that like they're still doing their thing. The people that have been around since like before fucking. Like,
Yep.
Wait.
I mean, how many popular montage kids now? Do any of them even know who Sixins is? 'Cause he was like a god back in the day. Him and Grizz, they were at the top.
Dude, this is like.
What?
Do you think FaZe? Anybody in FaZe knows who's? Oh, Ted does.
I'm sure Ted does.
Well, he had Sixtons on his friends list, like back in the day.
But let's see. How can I compare?
I wonder how long Small Beans has been around. How long has Small Beans been around for? I know he got popular off Modern Warfare 2.
You know, I actually this is gonna be painful to say out loud, but I did a editing contest for him and RCM for Contrast back in the day when they had Dazzle, when they had Dazzles, and RCM is Moody Sweet if you didn't know. And I uploaded it, and the music got blocked, and I was crushed, and then I deleted it immediately.
What song was it?
It's by New Radicals, and I think he or somebody else ended up using it, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. It was You Get What You Give by New Radicals.
Okay,
And all their clips were just like 360s. Like, they weren't very... Oh,
That's
stands
sweet,
Chase
dude.
so
That's
much.
sweet. Yo, VGI Dynamite, dude.
Oh
Yo,
my
Captain
god, how many people
Donut
know
Boy,
what VGI
dude.
Dynamite is?
Captain Donut Boy. VGI Dynamite. Talk about like getting a Nosk like halfway across the map and kids just like nutting, dude.
Yeah, dude, Captain Donut Boy got some amazing shit. And then he just disappeared. Me, you, Operator Perry, and like Grizz are like the last of the dying breed, dude.
Dude, it's pretty much top-notch multimedia.
TCG and
And-
Mike Graves.
And Mike Grace, dude.
Everybody else has just
Basically.
moved on pretty much. We might as well
Oh,
throw
and the
Blake
family,
Truth.
dude. Can't forget about the family. Because they are so legit.
Oh my god.
They are, dude. They just, I feel like they just walk around and they just have this attitude like they just think they're better than everybody else.
Their shit does not stink.
Their shit smells like
Perfume.
roses and
I don't even know.
oysters.
Oh man.
They smell like perfume. They smell like
They just
bubble baths.
they're sponsored by Axe.
They're sponsored by Axe.
They're in those
Angels Are
commercials, dude.
Falling. Have you seen that commercial
Oh.
for Axe? Angels Are Falling.
Yeah. Oh my god. Let's not. I'm sure one of them, somebody saying this will tweet this at them, and then I'm like, oh,
dude, talking
140,
shit about you
40.
guys. Like,
They're
get
talking
them,
shit
get
about
them.
you.
Send your
Ooh.
subscribers onto them.
It's like GatorBoy1374. Get off of me, kid.
Gator Boy, wait, what? Gator Boy, dude.
Like slow and painful, dude. Just look at your
well,
name.
Yeah,
That's it.
well, standards, dude.
Oh my god.
Standards, double Olympia feed. Standards.
Collide Olympias, man.
Collad Olympia.
I will never
Standards.
let that. I don't even know how to say it.
I mean, I kind of understand what they're saying. Like some of them have occasionally gotten some pretty sick.
Oh
shit.
yeah, they have gotten ridiculous stuff. Of course.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not gotten like a 6-man sniper feed ever.
Yeah.
Probably never will. But I don't
the
play against
kids
Dingledorks.
they play against are not of this world. Like I don't know where they find them. Yeah.
If you want to test, send me a message. I'll invite you to one of our lobbies, and good luck. That's all I gotta say. Because it's not the same. It's really not
it
the
really
same.
isn't. Oh my god.
It's not the same.
You know how we always say how the European nubs are the worst?
Yeah, they are.
The kids that the family
No, I
play
gotta
against,
say, I was talking to Jizzle about it, and because him being in Australia, he kind of has to play against like everybody.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't really have like a dedicated like region. He says that the Aussie noobs are the worst,
I don't doubt that at all. But there's not enough of them.
but the Euro noobs are close second. They are just woo.
But
Next
the kids
level.
that the family play against, they give them a run for their money. Oh my god. They either want to be montaged or they have their helmet like
They
too
have their
far
helmet
above
strapped
their
on
eyes.
backwards. They can't see what's going on.
They can't see what they're doing. And oh my, some of the stuff the Strummy gets is, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, it's ridiculous. I'd just quit the game if I got one of his clips. I'd be like, alright, I'm done. You know,
dude.
I'm retired. Sign the copy, put it on eBay. I still have my Dazzle.
Yeah, you want my Dazzle? I'll sign
I
it.
might
dude.
just sign it, dude.
I'll sign it.
Just sell it for like $30.
You don't want my Dazzle. My Dazzle is like the worst quality ever.
Yo, I have some of the best Dazzle quality out there. Not gonna lie. Dazzle Platinum. DVC.
What's the point of even having a Dazzle right now? Like,
Yo, gotta record. Gotta get a bowl. Gotta get cereal.
you can't sell it on eBay. Who the fuck would want a Dazzle?
It says S43 on it. Who wouldn't want it?
You could probably get a PVR for cheaper than you could sell a Dazzle for. You could probably find a used PVR.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Dude, I swear, I bet you anything you could find one for like $50. Cheaper than that, probably.
Who knows?
Somebody trying to make like a quick buck, dude. I'm surprised my PVR hasn't broken. I've never turned it off.
Speaking of the PVR,
I
have not turned it off. Unless I unplug it, it's on.
Basically, yeah.
24/7.
Things like
It is on.
dude. Thing just sits there all day, just on.
Yep.
PVR.
You know what? Let's just go back to the game real quick. You played some Search on Modern Warfare 3, right?
Yeah, and you went 18-0. I went like 3-7.
We played some Search on Black Ops. We played a hell of a lot of Search on Modern Warfare 2. When did it become the other team or the noob's objective to never leave spawn? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Remember
that was
Hotel
the thing that started around
on Black Ops Hotel?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Or High Rise? God 4, people met in the middle, and a bunch of people died, and a bomb was planted, and shit happened. Since then, one side doesn't move, and sometimes the other... Could you imagine watching a 6v6 game of 12 randoms?
Yep.
That could... Oh my god. There's no way to do it, though, because you had to be in there.
How about when you're watching like
God.
GB or like MLG and it just a flag cap 1-0 and then it's just turtle time.
Oh, and then it's just... I'm just gonna... Oh, we never talked about head glitching, but that's just been...
Head
talked about
glitching.
enough.
What about it, dude?
Bullets shouldn't come out of your goddamn forehead. I mean, how hard is that? Jesus.
Apparently, it's pretty hard.
But yeah, when did it become the right thing to do to just not leave spawn and search? Rundown. Hello, rundown.
I think that's where it might have started.
I mean, are you gonna cross the middle bridge? You'll die.
I think
gonna cross the left bridge? You'll die.
Origin of just.
You're gonna cross the right bridge? You'll die. You can't leave spawn and run down. On offense, at least. Search is like unplayable in all these Call of Duty.
You're just reminding me of Modern Warfare 2 right now. Whenever I
Ian?
think Modern Warfare 2, I just think of just some kind of aircraft in the sky, explosions, and
Josh laughing
and
bullets
like
not registering.
and like Karachi, and like red and like a red map. Because
yeah,
all the
red
maps were
map.
like red.
Yeah. And just me aiming down sight and just nothing. And then watching the kill cam and then Josh raging. That's Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but Josh was on host though, and you were on his host.
Oh my god, Josh is host, baby.
Yo, how about my California host when you were in Maryland, dude? OG or what?
How about that ambush game when I put like 94 MP5 bullets in you and then you just looked up and 2 bullet me? The 74 you. I was like, oh yeah, alright. This is competitive. Glad I have a
This is
chance.
competitive right here. Yo, dude, as long as we're breaking off like the freaking gooniest commentary ever. Boss Nasty.
Boss Nasty. You know,
You ready
Nate
for like another
isn't
hour
on the team
long
anymore, right?
commentary? Ready for like another hour long talk, dude?
You know, Nate isn't on the team anymore, right?
What about, have we gotten Boss Nasty's response?
Unfortunately, we don't.
Mm.
But
It's probably
Gandhi
devastated, dude.
on the Kalo Council, you've watched some of that, right? Him, D-Mech, and Best Man.
What? Say again?
At the Halo Council,
With
Gandhi, D-Mech, and Best Man.
the one you showed me, yeah.
He took a lighter and lit it. It was like, this is for Boss Nasty. Like, rest in peace, you're done. Because Nate had left the team. This shit was so funny. Oh my god.
Yo, Boss Nasty's probably getting kind of... He's probably not desperate, but he's getting anxious. If you want to put your gaming resume in, there's a chance you could be at the Outplayed You house. You know, there's
Oh,
always a
man.
chance.
Might as well give him a little shout out. Oh,
Boss
isn't it like teamoutplayedyou.com or something?
TeamOutplayedYou.com. Fill out your gaming resume and send it in, and you never know.
You
Be
might
part of
get
history.
you might get an interview where he asks no questions and you just grunt
You say,
like Sudeth
Yeah.
or two.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
It's,
And then when you
it's-
finally
let's
do
give my-
talk, he just shits on you. and
Sudeth had
leaves.
an interview to be on the team, and Boss Nasty did like an hour and a half of just talking. There were no
just
questions
ranting.
asked. That's just something else right there, dude.
And then when Fuzz 2 finally did talk, Boss Nasty cut him off and just told him that you're not ready for this and just abruptly ditched him. Pretty good stuff.
I think that's going to be a thing where Boss Nasty's never going to get his chance to prove to anyone what he can or can't do. He'll just keep on saying he just A, won't have a team, or B, he'll say they're not ready.
Yeah. I would pay money to see his team play at an event.
By the time he is ready, Halo's not even going to be on the circuit anymore.
Well, he's not going to be ready for this tournament.
Yeah, well, and there probably won't be a next one, so
And if they don't get good numbers, it'll be dropped in the summer or spring season. And then Halo 4 will be rolling around. He's going to have to prepare a year and a half for that game. And then, next
I
thing
can't
you know...
believe that I can't believe that Gears didn't get picked up over. Well, they couldn't just add that in too.
I don't know about that, but according to some other tweets, there's a high chance that Gears of War and Call of Duty will make it for the spring season.
What season is it right now?
Winter.
When does winter start?
I think like the third week of March, maybe.
When does winter end?
I think it's just one event.
Really?
So probably sometime in June or May.
Really? One event, huh?
Something like that.
Wait, so
Don't
Call of
quote
Duty
me.
didn't even make it?
Nope. Just Halo for consoles.
And then StarCraft and everything else for...
StarCraft, League of Legends, Mortal Kombat made it actually. I'll definitely be watching that.
I thought you said it was console was the only thing that was for Halo.
Well,
Or-
I just
That was like the
lied
worst
then, didn't
sentence I think I've ever said.
That's pretty bad. No, Mortal Kombat and Reach.
Okay. I'm
And
I'm honestly surprised that Call of Duty gets on to the circuit.
It doesn't even have LAN. They have to play online. Like, what is that?
Wait, oh, so they are using Modern Warfare 3?
Well, if you want to have people in a close environment, you can't LAN. But no, they're not. Not
Well,
this.
doesn't Black Ops have LAN?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that means they have to be using... So that, oh, God, that means
Well,
people
Black
are-
Ops had LAN, not Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, that means they're going to be using Modern Warfare 3.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I mean, A, nobody wants to watch Black Ops when there's a new Call of Duty out, so...
Exactly. I mean, if you want to just go anywhere, Reach is infinitely times better with no bloom. It's if you play no bloom for like a good couple hours and then go into a bloom playlist, it's not even the same game.
It's not even the same gun.
ridiculous. Pretty much, yeah. I don't know how the game got shipped. Somebody should have pulled it, delayed it. I mean, don't they delay campaign games all the time?
Yeah, Mass Effect did.
Wow, I don't. That game shipped is one of the worst games of all time. Yeah, that's for a different video though.
Gears 2 is by far.
Yeah. The thing about Gears 2 is I don't remember enough about it. I remember smoke grenades and rolling down hills. I remember no registration.
Honestly,
Just
when I think of Gears
horrible
2,
connection.
I think of Gold Rush, me like running across as Baird, and like trying to use the shotgun, and it like not
Just
even
doesn't work.
registering, and then just
If you
dying.
press L and R, the gun wouldn't shoot. You remember that?
They
couldn't
shipped
pop
the
shot.
game where when you pressed the shoot button, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Or how about River? Do you remember River?
Oh my god. Let's just hide in the houses, dude.
Let's just.
How about being the only one having the balls to get the sniper torque on Jacinto? You'd pick it up, then you'd look back towards your team
And
and
dive,
press
and
A,
you dive
and you
towards
dive towards the enemy side,
Yeah,
and you can hammer burst it down.
good game. Good
You
game.
can't even make it so you jump in the direction you're looking.
Good. That still happens sometimes, like Gears 3, by the way.
Yeah, but in Jacinto, it was a guarantee.
Yeah, pretty much.
100% of the time.
You had to like look the opposite way and like do the opposite
Yeah,
thing you wanted
remember
to do.
earlier I said how they could fix Gears 3? Planted nades. Go away. We don't want claymores in any other game besides Call of Duty, right?
How about in the next Call of Duty they make it so if you're using sitrep, rather than the red thing that you can like hardly ever see, like the red claymore, they bring
Bomb
the
squad.
old bomb squad symbol back where it actually shows up before you run over.
Where
the
it's a
thing.
white skull that will stand out
Yeah,
100% of the time.
dude. Sometimes if there's like two walls in between a claymore, it won't show up.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like on like like you know like like the corner of a wall,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Yeah, I
like
know
looking
exactly
through
what you're
the
talking about.
it won't show up. It's just so bad. It's just everything about the game is just so bad. Yo, campaign though, such a good campaign.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Spec Ops, when I know Life did it, I think it was pretty fun. I'd get 2 LMGs, Stalker, and I was good to go.
Yeah, that's
It
not
was
the
pretty
reason
fun.
why you play Call of Duty.
Of course not.
They should just release a campaign in Spec Ops Call of Duty for the little kids, and then make a multiplayer one. You know how much shit they could put in the game if they didn't have to worry about campaign and Spec Ops?
Yeah, 'cause then like, then
They
the
could
guns,
actually
I don't
concentrate
know.
on not making maps like Carbon.
Yeah, and what's up with all of these games shipping, either putting multiplayer maps in campaign or doing it vice versa? What's going on with that?
Do I even need to just even?
I mean, Powerhouse is in the Reach
do I even
campaign.
need to do this right now? Just Boneyard?
You always bring back Boneyard where one
Because-
half of the map isn't even used.
Half the map isn't used, and it's literally, literally off of campaign.
How about Spire?
Or maybe it was the other way around.
Lit-
Maybe that was a multiplayer map, and then they said, "Fuck, we need a mission for a campaign."
Yeah,
We'll just run
that
through
might
here.
happen.
Like,
Spire. There's a like
Spire.
500-foot tower in the middle of the map.
That's a
Really?
good- such a good-
Really?
Yeah, but then there's
Maybe-
also that like creek bed
Maybe
area. that's
bowling
just
made
never
that map,
used
dude.
either.
Verticality, you know. Oh my god.
Basically, if you're playing a map in any game and it says return to map, and you start getting a timer, something's wrong with the map.
You know that yeah, but they should have that in corners on Call of Duty, like where it's
In
if you're
corners.
camping. You know, Alvarezador would love that idea.
Oh yeah, dude.
Remember when he thought that Nova Gas and Black Ops was gonna permanently stay in an area, so you could just throw it in all the hiding spots, and then nobody could go there? That'd be pretty legit.
Nova gas, just poison
Oh
permanently.
man, yeah. How about the fact that, you know, all of these games, you walk around, you stay on the ground. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Everybody.
Now you can
has to
fly and
either-
reach.
Why you cut me off, you bastard? And then in Reach, you can just fly anywhere you
You can
want.
fly in Transformers.
What is this, Transformers? Like, Spartans? That could go on for another hour. I don't want to talk about jetpacks right
No,
now.
but the best part is, what's the point of fighting for high ground when you can just fly up to it
Exactly. That's the
and then
basis.
use your
That's
AR
the thesis.
and then use your AR?
That's the thesis right there. What's the point of high ground when you could just fly up to it?
What's the point of power weapons when you just armor lock?
How about
I showed you the clip, right, where they were talking about Halo Reach before it came out, and the developers, and they're like, and we added this new feature,
Yeah,
armor
yeah,
lock.
I've seen that before.
I will admit it is pretty overpowered, but we're gonna like to see
Oh,
how it
that's
plays
great.
into the game and like how people react to it. Like they literally said that. It's like, are you guys fucking retarded?
How
Like,
about the fact that they completely got rid of the power-ups of camo and overshield and make it so you could spawn with one of them? Like, that's like Halo core stuff.
oh wait, what? Some people during Halo 3 didn't know where camo was. Well, looks like they're just gonna get to spawn with it now.
When I think of Halo, I think of everybody has the same starting weapon. Wow. Them getting power weapons and them getting power-ups. Reach just completely changed all
Well,
that.
if I was just like summarize the first thing that came into my head when I like heard like Halo, I would just think of getting kicked offline and credits.
What?
Credits,
What do
dude.
you mean kicked offline?
Just playing Halo 3 and just getting kicked offline.
Just trying to get a 50?
Just lag, just getting kicked offline. and then just credits. Halo Reach just credits, dude.
You know, honestly, I'd rather deal with that because the majority of the time you're going to get people playing to win, and you will get the occasional douchebag deranking or kicking you offline, than dealing with ground war solo lobbies. Those, whew, they're good times in ground war. Or the kids taping bubble bass
You know,
free for all.
the thing is, I really didn't even like playing ground war until Modern Warfare 2
Black
came
Ops.
out and Black Ops came out. Just because people started using UAV jammer on everything, and you couldn't find anyone.
When you call on UAV, there's one red dot.
Yeah.
Where in ground war there's 4.
I never played ground war until all these other. I used to play 6v6 domination or headquarters on COD 4,
Of course.
and then
yeah.
these other games come out, and you go back into the domination 6v6, and nobody's showing up, so you're forced to play ground war just so you can find people,
You just
and then all of a sudden,
get some action.
the only way you can play the game is to play ground war. It's
Yeah.
like ground war's not that good of a playlist. Nine-man games are just too much. Well,
Well, for which one?
for
Warfare 3?
I want to say for all of them, you know, if people were actually playing the game, if there were 9 people on the other team who were competent, it would just be total. Just
Oh, you get your freaking ass raped, dude.
Yeah.
Like in that clan that me and Mariachi were almost in, where they'd have 9 people using RPDs. Oh, you don't have a chance. Oh my god! And they're spread out, and they're calling out. You, no, don't have a chance. On like countdown and ambush, the spawn traps we would get.
Yeah. Yeah, COD 4 will never die, dude.
Okay, another question for you subscriber or people watching. Why is Call of Duty so easy to hack compared to the other ones? The other games. Why is there text on the screen on COD 4 and World at War?
Because all it takes is a nerd and a USB drive, and you're a hacker, dude.
Okay, how come you can't just hack Reach? Like, there's only
Yeah, you
there's
saw
like
you
one
saw the
person
picture I
on Halo
tweeted
3
the other
I know
day,
who
right?
hacked the game. Huh?
You saw the picture I tweeted the other day, right? Of like the midget kid, like, like say it to my face, fucker, not online, and see what happens. That's just basically
Oh my God.
fucking Xbox Live, dude. I'll dox you, bro. I'll hit you offline. I got your all your information.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna
Aggro,
flood
man.
I'm gonna flood your router with 20,000 bots. Get ready to have your internet down for 2 weeks, pussy. Like,
Like,
okay,
awesome,
why?
dude.
Because I talk shit to you over Xbox. Like, somebody needs to grow the fuck up.
Right?
No, it's because I need to teach you a lesson to not talk shit. I'm like, dude, am I hurting your feelings? I'm sorry. Like, let's be honest here. I don't know. Whatever. This is just podcast right here. This shouldn't even be a commentary anymore. Did you die?
Nah, I'm
Oh.
just watching these scrolling things in the dashboard, like Twilight, Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Hello. Forza Motorsport 2 or 4. Never played it.
How about the Xbox 360 ad for the racing wheel? Can we just
Whew.
Wow.
So, what game is that?
That's Forza.
Why is he so into it? Like,
Okay,
he is
first off,
into it.
he's like driving. Okay, it's like whatever. Then all of a sudden he's like rolling around on the ground. And it's like, bro, what are you doing?
And
Like,
then
if I
the
saw
black
anybody
guy's
rolling
just
around on the
there.
ground, I'd.
I'd just tell him to go outside.
And then it's like he jumps over the chair and is like fucking like nerding out on it. It's like, okay. And then he hands it to his friend who looks like he literally. By the way, the guy when he hands the wheel to his friend is the guy in Call of Duty that goes like 2-30. By the way, that guy
2 and
does
30?
not know how to play the game.
Oh man.
Let me just tell you that.
Yo, if you want to just go off topic, dude. Let's see. Chronicle. You gotta see this movie, okay? The black kid in Chronicle. His name is Michael Jordan in real life. All right.
I'm done.
He's in that. He's in Friday Night Lights. He's in The Wire, which are two of, like, really, really good shows that like compete with Prison Break, according to our boy James.
Yeah, James says Wire's
the
the best show ever.
He's in Hardball, that movie Keanu Reeves, which is really sad. And this is the kicker, right? He's the voice actor for Jace in Gears 3.
Done.
I'm gonna be Chase from now on, dude. This kid's name is Michael Jordan. I'm going to be Chase. Oh man, you gotta see the movie though. It's really, really good.
Yo, I don't really watch movies.
Well, get your little freaking skinny ass up and go watch Chronicle. It's like a really good combination of Cloverfield and like a darker plot and just superhero abilities. It's really good.
You're aware that this is a 2-hour commentary, right?
Podcast, dude.
This is why it needs to be a podcast, because how many people are actually going to watch a 2-hour video?
There's so many people who watch Painkiller already. It's ridiculous. So I think we'll be fine.
But then a lot of people, like last time we uploaded the hour whatever video, they clicked on it and you see these comments like, "Oh my god, like I see an hour long video, I'm so excited." It's like, well, okay, whatever.
Yo, we have a fan base.
We have a fan base. It's about 500 people, but
You guys are awesome.
you guys are like the elite freaking subscribers. Like,
Our fan base realizes how bad Call of Duty is. That's my favorite part about you guys. You can't say that about really anybody else's fan base.
Well, dude, you can't say about T. Martin's fan base because he's helping them get better at Call of Duty. So those tip videos, bro.
Oh,
T. Martin time, whatever it's called. What is it called?
Tips with T. Martin or
Tips
something?
T. Martin. Gotta show you.
How about here we go, just to completely change everything. Bug 7th Street, dude.
You're really gonna pull that one on me right now?
You know what my favorite
You're
part
gonna hit me
about
with
him
You're
making
gonna
all
hit me
these
with Bug
channels?
7th Street?
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you
you
right
put
back
that-
with Furniture 7th Street. Okay?
Put that in the description. Okay. You click on it. You go to that channel. It's an auto-played video from his main channel. That gets 20,000 channel views. That's $40 right there.
Gotta buy new
He's
socks,
thinking.
dude.
He's made like 6 channels, hasn't he? Every time they click on that channel, there's an auto-played video that generates money.
He has White Boy
White
7th
Boy
Street. I
is
think he has like
making-
White Boy 7th Street 2 or something like that. He has Cat 7th Street, Bug 7th Street, Furniture 7th Street.
He is making bank.
Not only on
Off of
every new
YouTube.
video that he uploads, he's getting money.
The
You have to remember,
old
he's getting
ones.
money on the old videos
But-
too.
and dude, he's getting videos from the respawn ones too, which get even more
Oh,
views.
dearie. Another thing that amazes me
It's
is
just-
who knew that shooting a gun could get you however many subscribers FPS Russia has.
Dude, you combine a likable character with something that normal people can't do,
Normal people can't shoot
and
a gun.
cha-ching,
Oh my
cha-ching,
God.
bling, bling, dude.
I mean, I understand normal people can't get a hold of an AA-12, but for fuck's sake, anybody can shoot a pistol.
At Justin Bieber's face, too.
Yeah, dude.
You combine those two things, and
Have
You get
13-year-olds
money.
never seen a gun before? Have they never, like... I actually, I don't want to answer that question. But it's like... I don't get it. It's almost like the dumber your, like, approach to YouTube is, the more successful you are. Like,
of course,
the less...
the average
Like,
person
the,
is
the
fucking-
easier... Like, the more basic your content is, the easier... I don't know. Whatever.
the easier it is to watch.
The easier it is to just get money. Just get that YouTube money, dude.
The less controversial you are.
Speaking of money...
Even though
Speaking of...
controversy does generate and viewers, like his Wings of Redemption, dude, Optic, Hutch, all that shit. That's what made him, you know.
Well, he's smart, because if he wouldn't have done that, he probably wouldn't have gotten big.
Yeah,
Probably would have been like Jay Nasty. Just good gameplay, but never got noticed.
pretty much.
Speaking of get money, dude. JQ, dude, have you been watching his videos?
Is he putting ads on?
Yeah. You know he has a video with 5 million views?
What?
It's like he uploaded a Charlie Chaplin quote. And he has
Wow.
he has ads on it.
You sure?
I swear to God, go to his channel right now.
It might be like YouTube
No, it's not,
ads,
it's
though.
JQ.
There's a difference. No, but it might be like you know, if you use a copyrighted song, YouTube's gonna put an ad on it. It might be like that.
Oh, how do you determine which is YouTube ad and which is your ad?
I have no idea, but I know if you watch any of the Hope montages, some of them have ads because of the music I used.
You get that money.
But I'm not getting the money though.
Get that money. Yo, Cyphax 43 is getting that money.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Yo, you should contact Fwiz and see if you can get your channel back.
Who cares, dude?
Post
Another
a
thing
video.
about all these big
Imagine if you
YouTubers,
posted a video on that channel. Like, hello.
it'd get like 74 views. All of these big two YouTubers know exactly what they're doing when it comes to getting money. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, dude.
They exploit everything.
Like when Ukrainian limbs
so well.
Ukrainian limbs was talking about Woody's gamer tag's like upload schedule to like maximize views. It's like, wow, dude, you're just a,
He uploads at the same time.
you're just a
Yeah.
nerd. Like,
And have you noticed sometimes in descriptions people will put like Modern Warfare 3 gameplay in parentheses like 6 times?
no.
Have you ever noticed that? It must do something because a lot of the big guys do it.
I know that like
It's just small stuff like that.
I know that,
I
like,
have no idea.
you know, like sometimes when you see videos where you see like in the description like ignore and they just put like a fuckload of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that has to do something, or else they wouldn't. I mean,
Of course, that's where those total random like videos from like Icky72 just get like a million views. I don't even know.
oh my.
Like, and it's just like a camera horrible video. Yeah.
Dude, as long as we're getting into Icky72, dude. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber Twitter, dude.
Did you see what Cincy retweeted the other night?
Yeah, I want
What?
I want to come in Justin's butthole and like suck it out or something like.
Like really? Really?
God, dude.
I mean, he has to know he has a total psycho fan base, right?
Yeah.
That would probably like murder people.
This is what Twitter is. Twitter is Justin Bieber fans or Lady Gaga fans. Or Beyonce fans. And ghetto black people. Sorry.
And black people with a little bit too much time on their hands. The trending topics
set
on
your trending
Twitter.
topics if you're not from America. Set your trending topics to United States. Give it like 2 days. You will never have even guessed what you could pull up on those things.
Oh my god.
It's
Some
honestly
good you will get a few sports stuff in there, but it's mainly just
just
eye-opening. Just wow.
yeah, basically.
Just like, really? Are we sure that we want... I don't... Who knows?
I think my favorite trending topic of all time. Songs that make her busted open. Like, why?
That was just the other night. Oh my god. And then I sent you that Usher
Yeah,
song.
dude, like
'Cause they're the hottest thing in the club tonight. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there.